Is that?
Oh, what's that?
Is it good?
The camera, I think it looks good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just throwing up the horns? Okay.
No.
Rock on, son?
Rock on, guys. No. Never mind.
It's just me. Hey, look, it's recording though too.
Oh, well, how long?
Yeah, we here, we live, baby.
Okay.
Had to flip the script on everybody. You know, they don't know that, but they about to because I guess I'm gonna tell them. Mm-hmm. We were originally supposed to watch one movie, and then PJ coughed. Yeah, we were gonna watch that movie, but then I remembered that the main reason we were doing the Black Horror Month is because it was gonna lead up to Tales from the Hood 3. Yes, because that's become tradition on this podcast now that every time we've done every movie, so we've done all this. Technically, this all three.
There you go.
I think the first episode. The first Tales from the Hood, was like episode. It was early in the game. It had to be like 20. It was the first Halloween Hustle, so it was like 2017. And then Tales from the Hood 2 was 2018. So now it's probably next year. 2019 we didn't get one, but now 2020 we got one. And every time we get one, we gonna talk about it.
Damn right.
And I'm curious.
You thought we weren't?
Yeah. We'll talk about it once we get to the numbers. But I think we getting the first crack at this shit. We fresh in the game.
Yes.
Because there's not a lot of info, but I'm gonna save all that. Mm-hmm. Because you gotta do something for me, homie.
Theme music.
There you go.
Let's go. Video hustle, home 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 hustle, motherfucking hustle, hustle, motherfucking hustle. 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 Hustle, motherfucking.
What's going on, everybody? I'm Brent.
I'm PJ.
And this, I took the pause. I was waiting on her to say her line, but I was like, fuck, she's not here. This is the home video hustle where we do what, PJ?
Hustle, motherfucking hustle.
Sorry, the spirit is not with us. She's getting her sleep on. She's here in spirit. As she said, her quote.
Yes.
I won't take credit for her jokes.
Quotables.
That's right. When was Tales from the Hood ones? I know that was fresh for 2017. Suckers.
Damn. Were y'all here for that? Were y'all around? Y'all had to be.
Tales from the Hood was episode 28.
Wow.
And that was November 14th, 2017.
Wow.
Got the date on now.
November 14th.
Tales from the Hood, November 14th.
That's Felix's birthday.
We did Tales from the Hood's birthday.
Right?
Or it came out.
Did it? Oh, okay, yeah, I'm going to say, did that?
That's when the episode came out.
Uh-huh.
And then we did Tales from the Hood 2, October 8th, 2018. And we're recording this October 10th, 2020.
Okay.
I'll go back and look at the scores later, because I don't want to sway no opinions just yet.
Okay.
But it's safe to say that we are fans of this franchise. Mm-hmm. And it's actually a franchise now. We can say that. It's 3 movies in.
There you go.
Fuck it.
Movies. Let's go. Go for 4. Come on.
I put my notes on the floor. I'm tripping.
I don't need those. Okay.
I don't need no goddamn notes. Professional. My wavelengths. I've been calling shit all night. We're going to talk about it.
Fucking God.
Like, if you got the bingo card and I called it shit, if I don't remember I put that on there, but if it's on there, get ready to mark that shit.
Yes.
PJ.
Yes.
Tales from the Hood 3. Mm-hmm. 2020. That's when it came out. This shit is fresh.
Damn right.
That's what I was saying. We get into this. Let's do the scores first, and I'll say that part later.
Okay.
Hour and 42 minutes. Mm-hmm. PJ. Mm-hmm. It has IMDb score, and this score is out of only 81 votes. So what do you think those 81 people's votes average to?
7.
5. It's got a 5 out of 10 with 81 votes so far. And Rotten Tomatoes has nothing.
Okay.
It's not applicable for either one because not enough people have seen it and voted for it yet, bro.
Okay.
So that's what I'm saying. This is fresh.
Fresh.
Like, unfortunately, I had pre-ordered the second movie from Amazon, but this one, when I went to pre-order it, I couldn't. And then when I remembered that this was coming out, I went to go buy it, but then it said it's sold out. And then at Best Buy, it was sold out. So it's sold the fuck out, which is good because hopefully that means we're going to get more people buying the shit. But the original plan was to watch this because it was going to be on. I thought it was going to premiere on like Sci-Fi Channel because Sci-Fi was like, yo, Tales from the Hood 3 on Sci-Fi. So I thought it was going to premiere there and then hit video. But I was waiting on the Sci-Fi recording to pop up and it never did. So then I was like, you know what, fuck it, let's go see it now so you can rent it on Amazon. I was like, oh, well, time to flip this shit. Huh? Yeah. I mean, it's going. They did say it's going to play on there. I don't know if it has yet or not. I had it set to record on the DVR, but it ain't popped up. So Maybe
Not
it's gonna
as
do
of yet.
video first so they can make their video sales and then it goes to
Okay.
Siffy. Maybe I don't know.
Siffy.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
SYFY sounds like Siffy.
Hmm.
But you know why they did that, right? So they could trademark sci-fi. You couldn't technically trademark like sci-fi because it's like,
Science fiction.
yeah. But if you spell it Siffy and still call it sci-fi, there's your trademark.
Wow.
Yeah. Business. Big
Genius.
business.
I would have. Wow.
Think about it, won't you?
Yes.
Fun fact. When Spike TV, remember Spike TV?
Yes.
Spike Lee tried to sue them over that name because it was Spike TV. And he did. I don't think he won. I think he took a
Could you
settlement.
possibly?
I think they basically was like, hey, you know what? Here, Spike. You know what? Here's some money. Take it and go fuck off. It's basically
the
how
fuck up.
I think how they felt.
Funny thing.
Spike produced this movie.
So he didn't really fuck off, but
He fucked up from that lawsuit.
Yeah. I wonder if that is a great way to. I need something to be called like.
Well,
I don't know.
Well, I was gonna say
Paulus isn't really a
PJ. Oh, you can't use PJ really.
yes. PJs. Get some pajamas.
Okay. Where are we
pajama
going?
line.
Let's brainstorm. Let's go.
I have a pajama line like Snuggies,
Right.
but they're the official PJs.
That was they're called the name is the official PJ.
No, they're just called PJs.
Oh, okay. Just PJ's trademark.
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
If you can't do
Still, one
PJ
back. Yes.
apostrophe S, you do PEEJAY apostrophe S PJs.
Ha.
If that's not already taken.
It's still.
That's-
It's like Siffy.
Yes,
As it's still
just
the
spell that
sci-fi
shit out.
channel.
Let's I'm about to type in PJs.
Let's go.
And see what pops up.
Okay.
Let's fucking go.
Is it trademarked?
that should be a website.
That we just had.
Oh,
Shit.
it's not. Okay, I see PJ's clothing,
Mm-hmm.
and there's a thing called P, like comma J's or some shit.
Okay.
Apostrophe J's. But
I'm not
the
so.
closest one to you
Mm-hmm.
is that where did I see it at? Oh, I just saw it. I scrolled past it too fast.
Is it spelled out? It's not.
Oh
spelled out.
no,
Go.
you might pajamas.
Nope. Doesn't count.
PEJAMAS.
Nope.
PJs.
Pajamas. Nah.
And there's PJ's fresh fruit.
Mm.
Oh, definition of PJs.
Huh.
Oh, it just says phonetic spelling of PJs. Boo. That's it. Where
Sorry, I
Urban
paid
Dictionary at? Niggas go to the real dictionary.
Top answer. The Hood. The Project.
Let's type in. What am I typing in? PJs?
Yes.
Oh, you might like this one.
Uh-oh. Peanut butter jelly?
Pimp Unjustified.
Oh.
A slick talking, smooth walking brother who dresses like a pimp, drives a pussy wagon, but is a church going, Bible reading man of God. Used in the sentence, PJ would never pimp out his hoe. He's pimp. And that definition was from March 31st, 2011. And then the one under it is a very, very bad one that I'm not reading on this podcast. You know what that just was, right?
What was
Nigga,
that?
that's an album title.
Oh my God.
That's a fucking album title,
Oh
PJ. I just gave you one. Pimp.
Oh. Yes.
It did say Pimp Unjustified. Right?
Yes.
Yeah, there's an album for you.
It's a peach.
That could even be
on,
that could even be like a concept album. You could take that.
Yes.
And just-
that's what I was. We're here. You see that? See how that works?
Pimp
Concept
Unjustified.
albums. Yes.
There you go. See, I know you like those. So there you go.
Ah.
Paulie P. Pimp Unjustified.
Wow.
You heard it first.
Right here.
Right here.
Brainstorming. Okay.
That's what we do. That's why you talk shit out with your peoples. You might come up with random ass ideas.
Man.
You never
genius.
know. Shit, Rusty Cundiff and Darren Scott was probably sitting somewhere one day like, hey man, look, you know that Tales from the Crypt shit? Let's take that shit to the hood. And it's just like, oh, you cut to like the YouTube. Oh.
Yes.
Well, PJ. Mm-hmm. Tales from the Hood 3. Mm-hmm. Once again, directed and written by Rusty Cundiff and Darren Scott.
If you didn't catch the reference.
Yeah,
Just
if you don't know the reference by now.
No. Wait until the night.
You just wait until like you rewind back and listen to it again. It's already said it. You're done now. It's over.
No more. Yeah.
You're done.
Finish him.
PJ.
Yes.
Starring. There's no Wikipedia page, and IMDb just had like scattershot names and shit. So I just went to the motherfucking Rotten Tomatoes and wrote down the names that they had in the main list. So starring Tony Todd, Lynn Whitfield, Cooper Huckabee, London Brown, and that's where it stops. So that's where I stopped. But there's a lot of people in this movie.
No
Fortunately,
kidding.
the homie Bats ain't in this one. But I will say, slight spoiler, there's no line in this movie as quotable as, and I quote from Bats, "Fuck them kids."
That's it.
There's no line as
I don't
quotable as
think
that.
any will. What is a quote that could pass that for you?
Oh,
Like,
there's one in the first Tales from the Hood that defeats every quote. Oh, the shit. That's going. Oh, that's forever.
Yes. Okay.
What the fuck you saying, motherfucker? We dead? Very.
Yes. Okay.
The first one is nothing but quotable.
Okay.
I fucking love the
Then
first.
the 2 is the shit kid.
I see you ain't the only one in this house that need an ass whooping. That's just, it made PJ cough. I was trying to think of another one. I can't think of another top of my head right now. But there's a bunch of them in the first. But of course, the shit.
The shit.
Oh, the shit.
Yes.
You'll be knee deep
And the shit.
in the shit.
Yes.
So yes, there are quotables. It's almost like a stair step. That's the fucking, like, if you're going down, the top is the first one. The second one got the homie back saying "fuck them kids."
Yeah.
And this one, I can't even think of nothing honestly from this one that like stood out as like your quotables, bars. I don't think I didn't write any quotes even. It's not the quotable. It's just the way the actor delivers it and the fact that I caught it right before he said it that made that line. But we'll get to that one. We'll get to that. I think that's the only quote I might have wrote down.
All right, you called. Come on, let's go.
I mean, because
From the beginning, this is a
yeah.
okay.
All right. Possible bingo card moment. Do you remember how Tales from the Hood 3 started? It kind of just starts, for real. There ain't no production logos in that.
Well then, yeah, the girls with the guy going somewhere.
Candyman is hanging out with the little girl. They running through the woods.
Yes,
Tony Todd being Candyman. If you don't know, motherfuckers.
you knew that.
For the younger generation, the black guy from Final Destination that's telling them all about death. That guy, that's Tony fucking Todd.
Makes sense, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And for my cult movie lovers, the guy from the Night of the Living Dead remake that took over for Dwayne Jones. Yes, I got the references. PJ,
Yeah.
why are the little girl and Tony Todd running through the woods? I never did get Tony Todd's name either, so he will be Tony Todd and or Candyman. I don't care.
Candyman.
It's one of those two.
Yeah. You are.
That is shorter though.
Why were they running?
Yeah.
Because we can't tell them yet.
Well, I mean, you can tell them like the beginning part. You don't tell them how the end works. Well, but here they're running through. They're basically like, yo, there's the evil people, and then you see like glimpses of like two hooded figures in the background because the girl is like, yo, you see that shit?
Yeah.
He's like, man, I don't see nothing.
Yeah.
And so they end up running into like this old ass mansion, and he tells them about the bad things. He says sometimes the bad things can look hype as fuck. You see him and it's all nice and shiny, and you like, yo, I fuck with that.
And he was so prophetic.
That's right.
I was fucking with him. I was getting good vibes.
Oh, PJ, but
Yeah.
he tells her that good shit on the top, it's real bad shit underneath. You can't trust it. Like Public Enemy told you back in the day, you can't trust it. So I was wondering at first because I thought, because in the first one he had Clarence Williams III playing like the devil telling the stories. Second one had Keith David playing the devil telling the stories. This one I'm like, I figured it was just gonna be Tony Todd telling the girl a bunch of stories or some shit. But nah, you get the little girl telling the stories in this one. They flip it on you.
Yes.
And so, cause she's like, my mom tell me all these stories, why we gotta be in here and be quiet and shit. Cause at first I thought this was gonna be like some kind of like a quiet place type thing. Cause they're like, yo, we can't talk. The bad people are out there.
Keep it, yeah.
But it doesn't do that.
No.
But she's like, yo, to pass the time, I'm gonna tell you this story. And he's like, all right, girl, just whisper that shit though. Cause that bad shit is around here.
Yeah.
Don't fuck around out here.
But he's
You might have just heard Eddie right there because PJ just spoiled the ending.
okay.
Just don't do that, PJ.
I mean, okay.
You know what? Let's keep a check more. That's one time PJ's ruined the ending, spoiled the ending.
That
for
was
it.
twice.
Oh, it was twice. I was gonna give you one, but fuck it. Honor system.
How many? Yeah, how many?
Well, I'm gonna keep track.
Okay.
PJ.
Okay, yeah.
First segment. I never got this guy's name, but there's a guy that I guess he owns he's a property dude. He sells shit. He probably flip properties or something.
Yes.
But there's this big ass building that I guess at the time you're like, oh, he has this little map. Does he have a map? Yeah, I think he does have a map. He's like of a building. I guess they want to build a mall or a hospital, some shit they want to build there.
The future.
Yes.
Delta
City.
Yeah.
There you go, RoboCop.
Okay.
But he can't sell it yet because there's one family that just will not get the fuck out. So he's going up there to try and talk to him. He's like, dude's like, hey, no. I'm not going. I told you motherfuckers already. No.
This.
It's not what I said.
There's the kid.
And he's dribbling the basketball.
Yes.
Find out the kid has cancer.
Yes.
And so he's talking to a dude. And he's like, hey, look, bro. My son has cancer. And the doctor said not to bring no unnecessary ass stress.
Yes.
So I'm not moving because that's unnecessary ass stress because I got a home. I live here. It's my shit. Fuck out.
I didn't sell out to you like every other person in this whole fucking building.
And the dude's like, oh, yeah, you know, I know that. So how about this? I will give you 10 G's to get the fuck out. And he's like, bro, look, you don't understand. Mm-hmm. He got cancer. I can't move him. I'm not going. Give a fuck how much money you give me, shuck the dick all down your throat. Just all of it.
Now, I would say here, if I thought at first, the way he came at him though, I would say the same thing as him. No, fuck you.
Well, you and the spirit both had a big reaction because he's telling homie all this stuff, and in the background, your man's just bouncing his basketball, and it is annoying as fuck, admittedly. But your man is mad or frustrated because he can't get these people out to make this money.
Yes.
And so that basketball's in the background just bouncing. And eventually he's like, yo, would you put the fucking ball away? Or something like that.
It's like, yo, that's yeah.
Hey, shut that shit down. Quit that shit. It's annoying as fuck. Grown folks talking.
Yeah.
Dumbass boy.
Down.
But then the dad is like, oh, word? You won't yell at my... He like, no, fuck this nigga. Keep bouncing that ball, son.
That's it.
Keep bounce that shit louder.
Yes.
Throw it off the wall, motherfucker.
Yes, let him know.
And he's like, yo, you know what? You yell at my son. You get the fuck out now. It's a wrap. You're done now. Bye. Slam the door. Get the fuck out.
Yes.
Your man go outside. He's frustrated. He throws his paper into like the bush next to him. Then he gets a call from this old white dude. And he's like, hey, so what's good with that property? He's like, oh, well, you know, I'm working on it. You know, it's a family in there. You know, they ain't got out yet. He got a sick kid. And the dude's basically like, I don't give a fuck.
I can get them out.
Like he starts throwing real estate, like escrow and all this other bullshit. He's like, yo, I got money in this. So you need to get them the fuck out or I'm going to sue you for fraud because you told me you was good. But we don't look good. Cause I don't have that building.
It's bad right now. Yes.
It's all bad. E40 shit, homie. Get them the fuck out.
Yes.
And then your boy's frustrated. Let me see, make sure I look at my notes. Cause I was flowing.
There,
I didn't have to look at notes.
There, right? This is, yes.
Okay, man. I had the right thing. I just want to make sure I followed the notes. Because the next thing he do, he gonna meet up with his bum homie. He look like Nick Nolte for a second. I would throw a movie to you, but I don't know a movie that you would know. You ever seen 48 Hours? Then it's nothing. I'm not even gonna try. PJ tells the bum, he's like, hey man, you find out that him and the bum have worked together to forcibly remove motherfuckers from his tenements or whatever you call that shit.
Yeah.
His property. And he's like,
his tenements.
His tenements.
Tenants.
Whatever.
You know.
What the fuck ever, man. I kind of know how to use
that.
It.
Was like
tenements. It's like the next segment.
Yeah.
See, I did that on purpose. I'm getting you ready for the next segment. Are you ready for the next battle? I'm sorry.
Battle.
I was random Tekken quotes. I don't know why. With PJ.
Yes.
He's like, hey man, you burnt this shit down for me before. Can you do that again and get these cats out of here? He's like, yeah, but I want double. He's like, you know what? Fine. Fuck it. I'm gonna make a lot of cheese off this. So you do that and I got you. And your man's like, all right, I got a plan. We're gonna do it like this. He takes a pre-made fucking blueprint that he had just laying around.
Yeah.
And he's like, all right, look, we can start a grease fire. And then there will alarms will go the fuck off. Niggas will wake up like, what the fuck going on? Yes. And they'll run to the fire escape. Yes. And they'll get out that way. Bam. No harm, no foul. Done now.
He said, oh, well, to make that shit happen then.
Before that, he's like, but wait. Did you already plan to burn my shit down?
He's like, yo. I plan a lot of things.
You know, I'm always thinking. The gears is always moving. I'm just intelligent. I think a lot. I plan shit. I'm a planner.
I'm a planner.
But your man wants him to fuck out because he got to make this deal. Because like I said, he done got threatened to get sued now. So he's like, all right, burn that shit. Just make sure nobody get hurt.
Yes.
Damn, I wish the spirit was here for this one because they cut back to the family, you know, just sitting in the house chilling, doing family shit. They're like playing with the little sunshine. He's like, oh yeah, you made a slam dunk. All that bullshit. But I noticed something. I didn't pause it, but I'm like, something's off with this little dude. I know he got cancer, so he got the bald head and everything, but I was like, what's wrong with his face? And so I'm looking. I'm like, I can see makeup. He looked kind of shiny. But then I think me and Hermione said at the same time because it snapped, it's like, what the fuck is wrong with his eyebrows? Because, of course, you know, little homie probably didn't want his eyebrows shaved off. Yes. He's like, you ain't paying me enough for this shit. So they, I guess, put makeup over it And I don't know, like I said, the spirit knows more about makeup than me. I don't know if they didn't blend the shit right, if they didn't use the right palette or some shit. Yeah.
What?
I've been to Ulta.
Okay.
Like, I don't know what they did, but basically it looks like he has like brownish yellow tinted eyebrows. Mm-hmm. And I was like, for a while, I'm like, what is wrong with his fucking face? I couldn't pinpoint it at first.
I would have never noticed.
I don't know how. Look, I guess Rusty couldn't even dare Scott. Like, God damn it, Brent, why'd you tell him?
That's it right there. Damn. They probably argued about that. Somebody said, don't do it. Somebody said, no, blend it, or either don't show his face.
Man, they probably was like, look, man, ain't nobody paying that much attention to this type of shit. Just put the fucking makeup on his goddamn eyebrows and let's get it popping. And then I'm like, oh, no.
You're about to say, you got the one. I'm the one.
I just saw that shit. Granted, you know what? I usually do sit closest to the TV though when we watch movies, so maybe that's what it is.
Maybe you saw.
It's like behind the curtain shit, like the couch that you see us on. Well, the couch that patrons see us on right now, and the people that watch the YouTube videos every Wednesday. Mm-hmm. I don't sit on this couch normally with PJ when we watch the movies. Most times I'm sitting over here on the futon to the right.
Yes.
And I'm like on the edge because I'm writing notes and watching the movie, and then Spirit and PJ are usually back here, right?
Yeah, I'm an active viewer.
That's right. PJ likes the front row, like direct line of sight view.
I see.
Because usually other things are being partaken in when we watch movies. You know. But I got to write notes, so, I'm trying to be professional. Yeah. Scribble some shit.
The unprofessional professional.
So that's why sometimes I might catch shit that they don't, because it's like I'm right in front of I'm like the kid that's right in front of the fucking TV.
No, I got it. No, I know what happened. He can tell you what happened, okay?
PJ.
Yes.
Once I got past that, because I was like, okay, that's what it is. It was bothering me. Your man's just at like I said, the realtor guy. Like I said, I never got his name, unfortunately. Sorry, we did watch it with subtitles. What's up?
You lie. That's how you. What I feel like.
What you talking about?
That's how you felt when you finally figured it out. Like whoever the makeup artist is. You lied.
I see what the fuck you did. Yeah, you put makeup on his fucking eyebrow. It reminded me, have you ever seen the old Batman TV show? The Adam West, like from the 60s, the old goofy ass one? Yeah. When the dude that played the Joker was on there, he had like a real thick like type of mustache. He had like the old school mustache. Yes. And he's like, I'm not cutting it. Fuck you.
I will have this mustache as.
And so they painted over it with white paint, and so it kind of made him look crazier. Because the Joker's supposed to be crazy, so it's like, who the fuck paints over their mustache? A crazy person. Where's my fucking phone? See? I will show you.
Maybe I just never. Come on. I'm the one to be fooled. Then I am the fool. He got me. Slid it under me. Whoever the director of that was, too, got me. I think that's why I'm the audience. That's
Cesar Romero. Let's see if this picture shows his face. If you enough to where you can see it. You can kind of see it. It's faint, but if you scroll through him and look at his mustache, you can see it.
I had to. It's something about this guy.
He had a fucking painted out over mustache.
That's what it is.
Yep.
Wow.
Revelations.
Wow.
My man's painted over that mustache. He's like, I am not cutting my shit off. If you know what I'm talking about now, if you can imagine his mustache being painted over, that's what the motherfucking kid's eyebrows look like.
There you go.
That's what it was, exactly.
Wow. Right, I always knew it was something about that guy.
Yep. Come to the Home Video Hustle where you learn new shit every week.
Every fucking week. Never ceases to amaze me.
P. Jizzle.
Yes.
Realtor dude is sitting at home in his bed, sleeping peacefully because he's like, yeah, I'm about to get that property.
Mm-hmm.
But he gets a phone call.
Yeah. You
remember what's on that phone call?
A basketball.
Just a basketball just thumping.
Yeah.
He's like, yo, what the fuck is this?
Yes.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. This part ain't when he in the bed. He just actually got back home. Bed part is later. So he's just walking in the door and he gets a call.
Mm-hmm.
Because he sits down. He's like, yo, what is this? And then it hangs up on him, or he hangs up on it, I think. And somebody calls right back.
Yes.
He's like, hey, motherfucker, I don't know who this is, but quit playing on my goddamn phone. And he's like, oh shit, my bad, detective. What happened?
Oh, I'll be there.
Cut straight to the apartment building, and you find out that I guess the detective tells him like, hey, look, it was a grease fire. So it was like the bum did the grease fire part right, but
he was trying not to panic, but he was still panicking.
Who? Oh, the realtor, the black dude. Yeah. Because he know he fucked up, because he's like, he planned this shit. So if it come back on him, he's going to jail.
Mm-hmm. But
the detective tells him like, yo, it was a grease fire. And then he was like, why the fuck didn't they just go out the fire escape or jump out the window or something? Why they just burn up? Because, the bum told him, he's like, when the alarm go off, they'll run out the fire escape. Yes. Bam, done. You're done now.
Yes, that's it.
But he's like, well, these niggas must not like to buy batteries or something because the smoke detector didn't go off. Mm-hmm. And so by the time that they fucking saw it, it was already engulfed in flames. And then when they opened up the window to try to escape, that oxygen rushed in, engulfed their asses in more fire and killed their ass. Well, not killed all of them. So you find out the wife is getting like pulled like on a stretcher. They're pushing around. She's like, "My babies!
Can we have a
Where's my
lesson?
babies? Can we have what?
A fire lesson, real quick.
Oh, fire safety. Let's go, P.
How does that work? So if there was fire,
right?
Fire.
If there's a fire,
half of the room,
right?
That door was locked, and there's no windows over there,
right?
If I was to break this window,
right,
that would make a bigger fire.
You know, oxygen like feeds into the fire and shit.
Yeah.
So I guess if there's like a big gust of wind or if it's windy outside, it might not help the cause now. Because I mean, in fires, I've seen they open up the window and hop out. So they might have just been unfortunate, like wind gusts or some shit. I don't know exactly. See, here's the real fire tip, folks. Keep a fire hydrant in your house. Fire extinguisher. The hydrant. The hydrant.
Extinguisher.
No, I don't. I'm saying that as I don't have one.
You remember the fire? Elementary
next time.
school.
I'm sorry.
The what?
Ooh, they get that. I said next time.
Ha.
Ooh, we got that reference. I'm smart. Right there. Yes. What'd you say, PJ?
Elementary school.
Which one?
The fire departments that would come.
Oh, yeah.
With the smoke houses and you would go and
you play in and learn the education and shit. Yeah, I remember that.
That was good times. I don't know where that's just, I can't pass. Pool, aim, sweep, something. Pool, aim, something, sweep.
Yeah. I forget what that actually is. My bad. That took me a second. I was like, what are you talking about?
This guy just so random. Pass. Pool, aim, spray, sweep.
Let's
go. That's it. Do you know what I'm talking? Are you fire educated?
Pull, aim, squeeze, sweep.
Woo.
There you go.
Okay.
Remember the password. Pull the pin or other motion to unlock the fire extinguisher. Aim at the base of the fire and stand 6 to 10 feet away. Squeeze the lever to discharge the agent. Sweep the spray from left to right until the flames are totally extinguished.
Nice.
There you go. So PJ knows how to put out some fucking fire.
Goddamn right. I'm Smokey the Bear out.
That's right. He's Smokey the Bear. All right. Emphasis on the Smokey. Just don't be out there doing gender reveal parties in the fucking forest.
Is that really how
that really fucking happened, PJ.
Oh my gosh. Like, nothing ceases to amaze me anymore. But what did they do? What?
I think if I remember right, it was like they had like a smoke machine or some shit that might have done something. Cause out in Cali, a lot of that shit be dry already anyway. So any like little like spark or some shit might fuck up everything. And then it just spreads like wildfire.
Never stay with the redwoods, right?
I'm not entirely sure. I don't give me the line. I don't want to lie and say no wrong shit. They be like, "Oh no, Brent, this is not what the fuck it is." Like I live in Ohio.
Right.
It rains constantly.
You know what's out here? Fields. We got fields.
That's right.
Okay.
And field mice.
But no rats.
Oh, it's a lot of rats.
It's a lot of rats. Don't be fooled. Okay.
Funny story, PJ.
Yes.
Fuck it. Fuck it.
Let's go.
At my job, in one of the areas, they saw a mouse. And they bugged the fuck out. So I came into work and they were like, "Hey, we put out some mouse traps. And since there's kids in that area, we don't want to leave them out, constantly. So at the end of the night, can you come and pick them up and put them in this box? And then in the morning, the maintenance guys will put them back out again, or in the afternoon, whatever the fuck."
Oh, that's fun.
Stupid shit.
Yes.
And I was thinking, I'm like, why would you put them somewhere that the kids would even fuck you? Do you typically tend to put them in the crevasses? Because that's what the mice like to hide at. So
yes.
I was like, they must have did something real fucking stupid. And PJ, they did something real fucking stupid.
What did they do?
Well, I went down there with the other shift lead and the manager and all that. And I was like, all right, we got to go around and look for the mouse traps. Open up the door, PJ. There's like 5 immediately in eyesight. And I was like, oh, I see what they did already. These motherfuckers put out at least 35 fucking mouse traps.
Was it a bad mouse problem?
One fucking mouse.
Just one.
And they bugged out so hard that they had the maintenance dudes put out like 35 traps.
Well.
And we had to go pick all them bitches up and put them in a box for the motherfucking maintenance people to put out the next evening or whatever the fuck. And not one trap had anything in it but some goddamn peanut butter and that jail shit that they used to kill the rats.
They were trying to probably save a lawsuit or save. I don't know what could happen.
See, the thing about it, PJ, like I told the people on my job in the child care area, you know what they love to let the kids do?
What?
Play with like rice and like candy and all kind of like cereals and shit. But see, when the kids make the mess, they're like, oh, we got custodians for that. So we don't do shit. It's all sits on the floor. But see, folks, at my spot, there's one custodian during the day. There's one person. And they got to do all this shit. So they're not going to go down there like that.
Yes.
So it sits until we come in at the nighttime. So you got pretty much all day
soaking.
Shit is just sitting there.
Yes, man.
And the mice are in there like, oh, it's the Golden Corral in this bitch.
Yes, okay.
And so then you're like, oh no, we have rats? It's like, yeah, you got fucking rats.
You deserve.
You dumb motherfuckers.
Okay.
Well, see, that's it. I'm not gonna go no further than that.
Nah.
I ain't gonna waste your time venting about rats.
Was that a vent or frustration?
There's a segment I would like to say stupid shit Brent deals with at work. There's a lot of those stories I could tell, but I'm only gonna give you that one.
Okay.
Because we gotta get back to the movie.
Ah, yeah.
Because like I said, since we getting in the ground, we getting in here early, I think. I don't know if it's gonna be a ton of these reviews coming out. Because I don't even think a lot of people even know this shit exists.
Right?
So we're getting in on the ground level.
There you go.
That's what the spirit says. She's like, you might as well do this now. Oh, he found out that everybody was dead as fuck. And the husband and the son are dead. Wifey just burned the fuck up.
Ah, yes.
So
she's like, so that's deep. She was like, where's my son? Where's my
son? Where's my babies?
Yeah.
I need my... Then she looks over and just sees two bodies with the sheets over them. She's like, no!
She said, oh, they're sheets. Oh.
And it's like, oh yeah, because when they show them, like, oh, they're over their head. They're dead. Ooh, bars. I didn't notice.
Over their head, they're dead.
It's like some ghetto boy shit. Pull the sheets over their head, them niggas dead. PJ, now I think it's the part where your man's is at home in bed and he can't sleep because he just got some people fucked up. And he gets a call. I think I put ghost call. Oh, he calls the apartment complex. Oh, I can't remember the name. It's Ruby something. I can't remember. Ruby Lane, maybe? I don't know. He's like, I would just say that because I can't remember the actual name. He's like, hey, you called Ruby Lane Apartments. No one can answer the phone because you fucking killed him.
Yes.
He's like, what the fuck?
Yes.
I did laugh. That was funny.
And his phone burned after that, right? Or did he throw it?
That's later.
Okay.
Fuck, the bad part is later. I forgot he has multiple times where this happened. Okay. He's not in the bed here either. Fuck. Just, he called standing up in the kitchen, I think he was, and that's when it happened. And then he noticed that he could hear the basketball again. He looked out the window and the little kid was outside bouncing it. Then when he pulled the curtains to get a closer look, he was gone. He vanished.
Ah, yes. Okay.
And so your boy's like, yeah, I gotta handle this. So he goes to the bum and he's like, hey man, my bad I came early, but I want to get you this money. And dude's like, oh man, I trust you, man. Just come on in, right? And he goes downstairs. He's like, yo, you want some of this malt liquor I got in the refrigerator? And the way he said that just made me like, yeah, you want some of this malt liquor? Sound like the fucking narc, like if it was an undercover cop. Like, hey brothers, you want some malt liquor?
Brother, that's it. Hey brother.
It's like, man, stomp this nigga out right now. You a plant, nigga. Industry plants. PJ.
Yes.
What happens, man? What happens in the scene? Let me know, P.
Oh,
I've been doing all the talking. I gotta let you talk. Man.
He's just, he brings out the chops. Bang, bang.
That's right.
You obviously don't watch the news, do you, stupid nigga? No, what the fuck?
He's like, why would I watch the news?
Well, they're dead, just to inform you. Would you tell on me? There's loose ends here. I can't afford this.
Not the group.
This is my life. So, I'm sorry, but it has to go this way. I wouldn't snitch on you, brother. I wouldn't.
Yeah, as he got shot, like, he took like 4 to the chest and it's like slinked down in front of the refrigerator. And he's like, bro, I would never snitch. I don't even listen to Tekashi, nigga. Like, none of that.
I don't even know who that is.
I ain't never heard of that nigga.
Oh, well, just, that sounds good. You're going to die anyway, so... Bam.
I mean, you already bleeding out, so I might as well just end your misery, man. Like, I'm gonna give you one last, friendly gesture. And just blow your motherfucking head off.
That's it. Nothing more.
And he shoots his fucking head.
Yes.
He's done. He dead.
Yes.
He died.
He goes back home, right?
Well, I think he gets a call as he's leaving out or something, because this is where the white dude called him from like his S&M bed. That's what we was talking about. That's why the spirit was like,
and everything's good, yeah.
Yeah, he's like, hey man, I don't know what you did, pimping, but hey, yo, that shit sold, and I got mad money. You can have some of this money. Come on this vacation with me. We about to go celebrate. But your boy's like, yo, I'm kind of in the middle of a murder, so I can't do that right now. You're like, boy's like, suit yourself, homie, but you the shit. You the shit. I should have trusted you.
Would you have not
What's happening?
Would you not have went with him? Wouldn't that
Trying
make
to like
you
run away? Well, that's the thing. You got ghosts chasing you, so then you just be out in the island, or something, getting harassed by ghosts.
I'm trying to think of how this one ends now, because I remember how.
Well, he goes back home.
Yeah,
and he's feeling bad, so he's like, "Man, let me check on the wife and see how she doing." So he calls the hospital and is like, "Hey, there's whatever her name was, the burn victim. I'm her cousin. I just want to call and see how she doing." And like, "Oh, she dead."
Yeah,
she passed like 20 minutes
ago. Yeah,
and he's like, "Oh," but she's like, "But her brother,
yeah,
her brother here though. You want to talk to that nigga?" He's like, "No." Click.
Can't say that I do.
I don't want to talk to that motherfucker. So PJ,
yes.
Oh, it's just right there. See, sometimes in my notes I write down shit that I say, and this is something I said that made PJ and the Spirit both laugh, because this is where he's laying in bed. And I don't know why I should have remembered that this is where he was laying in bed. But he's laying in bed and he looks up and he sees a vision of the kid, but he's in all shadow. And I just saw a motherfucking bald head do with a basketball. I'm like, Shaq? Shaq haunting this nigga now? Yeah. And the Spirit even laughed it down. Usually, when I make those bad taste jokes or dark humor, she usually doesn't laugh all the time. That one made her laugh. So I was like, I feel good about that.
Funny. That was I made a funny.
I made a joke. I told y'all in one episode, we be funny at least once or twice every episode. We might get one, possibly two on a good day. So, hey, there's my one.
There you go.
That's my one, E40 shit.
I got to follow up. It'll be somewhere throughout this.
Oh, PJ.
Yeah.
You know what happens also in this scene after Shaq bangs out?
What happens?
Fire phone. You was talking about it earlier.
Okay, so he called somebody?
I think it was the basketball shit happened again, maybe, or something. Or the ghost was fucking with him and then the phone caught fire. I think.
Maybe.
Well, my next note is, what is after fire phone?
Moving on.
I was trying to make sure, but nah. So yeah, my next note is that he goes back to the apartment complex. See, I don't know who called him.
Okay.
But he goes back to the apartment complex and man got the straps. Rolling with the motherfucking strap on the side of him. What song is that, PJ?
This is his man. Oh.
You know, come on, whose song? Rolling with my motherfucking strap on the side of me. Don't fuck with the East Bay G.
Spice.
Thank you. See, I was like, I knew the second bar was gonna get it. So Spice was Spiggity A's third album. PJ.
Yes.
What'd you ask me? I'm tripping. I thought I fucking saw like something fly past me. I'm bugging. Feel like Smokey right now. Yeah. Twitching this shit. Yeah. My bad. You were saying that was my man's. What was you talking about?
Oh, from here on, this is. The way he acted in this would be some shit that he would do
like
in
if
real
I was
life.
bugging out.
Yeah, like, all right, you know what? Fuck it. We here now.
Clack, clack, nigga.
Let me just go ahead.
Hammer go click, click. Nah, because he just ran up in there with the pistol, just like, I'm sick of this shit. Like, nigga, you quit fucking with me. I will blast your ass.
Then he started fucking with the electricity. He's talking, oh, it's all funny games, huh?
No, you think that shit funny. Think I'm a clown. I amuse you, huh? Something like that. But I forget what happens. He ends up going inside I don't know if he gets ran in there or if he just goes into the room that the family was in. And he opens up the closet and that's when like the clown jumps in. He gets like a vision of it. Because there's a toy clown in the closet, but he sees like an actual clown like jump out at him.
Yeah.
Which threw me the fuck up because I was like, clowns? The fuck this guy do anything?
Yeah.
And then he showed the toy and I was like, I see what you did there. Yeah.
Got me.
Yeah. I mean, thinking you was doing some bullshit, but I see what you're doing now. Doing some clown shit. PJ.
Yes.
The fucking wife I think he gets out the room. The wife jumps on his back. But then she disappears. Because they're like they're literally just fucking with him right now.
Yeah. And this is how she's going around. He's just talking shit. Yeah. Oh, all right, niggas think it's a game.
Because he was thinking the same thing I said. Because I was like, oh, he think it's probably the brother fucking with him. He's like, hey man, I know you here fucking with me. And I was like, see, I was calling mad shit.
This is where it started. Probably.
I'd have kept a brick calling counter if I thought about it because there was a lot.
Man, at least 10, 15. Modestly.
But he ends up running down the stairs to run away because he's like, I think. Oh, did I write that note down? Unless I don't make sure I ain't skipping ahead. I am skipping ahead. Okay. But he starts to run down the stairs. I remember now, and he sees the ghost. It's the husband and wife at the bottom of the steps, and then they turn into like the Human Torch. Like they set themselves on fire, and he runs back upstairs to get away from him. And then when he gets up there, the lights shut out, like completely super dark. Yeah. And they do the rule of threes, PJ. That's what I was telling you. I was like, it's gonna be 3.
Yes.
Because he opens up his lighter, flame gets blown out. Opens it, turns it on again. Flame gets blown out. And I'm like, let's go on the third time, something gonna happen. Flicks it again. Bam! Jump scare, bitch.
There you go. The rule of threes.
That's right.
Can you just keep a counter right now? You can start a counter.
Okay, let me see.
That was 2 already. We're there.
2 of what? The threes?
2. Yeah, the rule of threes. And
okay.
Then
I got 2 marked down. After this, he gets like backed up against the window, and Baby Shaq pulls out the fucking basketball, and it like turns into like a fucking like Hadouken,
let's say
Kamehameha or something. Yes. And he fucking like shoots it at him almost like they do when they do that with the hands, like and you shoot. It makes your boy go flying out of the window, and this is like probably the 2nd, 3rd floor or some shit.
Yes.
And so he falls all the way down to the sidewalk, right leading into the office. What's the apartment? My bad.
I remember.
Oh, now you remember.
Yeah.
Niggas dying. Oh, I remember that. But he gets thrown out the window and the ghost basically just stand over top of his body and be like, yeah, how, some of that. How you like that shit? And they watch him take his last breath. And then, they just walk up like, well, I guess we'll just go be dead now. We got our revenge. How you feel? You feel great? You got the revenge. That nigga did. So let's just go sleep now. Let's go to bed. Bedtime. And then now is the end of the first segment.
Yeah.
PJ, how you feel about that first segment? We just gonna break down reviews as we go through.
Didn't we do this last time?
Yeah, I think we did.
Yeah.
We ain't gotta give the final review, just basic opinions as we're watching it. When we were watching the movie, how'd you feel about the segment as
it had me?
Okay.
I was there. I mean, you called. I'm sure you saw what the fuck was coming, but...
See, that's the only bad thing is that I can't turn that off as much as I try. Because I know anthology shit like this, it always has some kind of... there's a comeuppance ending or a twist ending.
Yes.
So, and since I know that, I'm always in my mind thinking, okay, what's going to happen? This one I didn't call entirely, but I called a lot of little bits. Like, I didn't expect a fucking Hadouken to kill the motherfucker, for sure.
Yes.
I was hoping some Deadly Friend shit happened, where I was telling PJ there's a Wes Craven movie called Deadly Friend, and it's like I think it's like a little robot girl, I forget what the fuck she is. But there's a part where the girl has a basketball and she throws it, I think, at like an old woman's head and it explodes. And I was thinking that might happen. We get one, not really head explosion, but the head gets fucked up, but not in this segment.
Yes.
So you thought it was like cool?
Yeah.
Just say, I'll give the new review thing just for anthology sections.
Okay.
Whack. Cool. That shit was hard. That's the 3 levels.
Whack.
Cool. That shit was hard. I fuck with that. All right, fuck that. Whack, cool, or I fucked with that heavy.
I can't give it the...
You ain't fuck with it.
It was cool. It was cool.
So it's okay. It's cool. It's cool. It's good. It was a good little segment. Yeah. Little story. That's got me. That's where I'm at too. It wasn't whack.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like, yo, bro, yo. Or even better, whack, cool, or yo. So it's cool. We both agreed that it was cool. Okay. Well, back to the wraparound story. Tony Todd and the little girl are talking. Because I think he asked her, he's like, yo, who told you that shit? He's like, my mom. He's like, hey, I be knowing I've been watching the news and everything. He's like, well, I'm going to have to talk to your motherfucking mama, son. Because you too young to be talking about some grimy shit like that. Oh, Revelations. What's good?
I can't say.
Oh, you about to spoil it. So, I got that pen ready. Well, save it. We'll get to it. PJ?
Yes.
Second segment. Wish the Spirit was here for this one. My first note is Trumper Bunker. I know that's not the name of the segment, but goddamn it, that's what I'm calling it.
Yes, okay.
This one, I'll just say right now, I called this one completely. The whole thing, I was calling everything.
I didn't see it until they had to show me it in order for me to understand.
You had to wait for the revelation to hit. Like, yeah. And I'm just sitting there, I was just sitting there like, yo, this is going to happen. That.
From the beginning. From the beginning.
Just running them. Machine gunning it.
Yes.
Well, that's the thing though. Sometimes a lot of people be like, oh, it's predictable. It's a bad thing. But see, it ain't always bad. Even just because I predicted don't mean I don't like it. It's just like, oh, I got a feeling. But then when you see it, it's like, yeah.
But this was like a weird one. Like, never mind. We'll go through it and then we'll...
Well, I think I actually got this dude's name because he says it multiple times because he has a little radio show. His name is Denton. And he has a little radio show basically doing like some, I don't know, we say like some Fox News sounding shit. Rush Limbaugh, Alex Jones, all the fucking weirdos saying it's like racist shit, talking about the coons and the niggers. And he's saying like LGBTQ, XYZ, just dissing everybody, saying other slurs that I'm not going to say. But... So he's that type of guy.
Said the ones I can say.
Yeah, I said the one I can say nigga because I'm a nigga.
Yes.
That sounded bad. I should have said it that way. I can say nigga because I'm a nigga. I didn't mean it that way.
No.
It's not what I said.
No. That's not what I said.
PJ. Fuck, what was I about to say? Oh. So Yeah, he's that type of person. So piece of shit, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And he has like I said, he has a bunker. And like I said, you knew from the jump, even before he did the radio show, he has a sign out front that says all lives matter. And he crossed out all and he just put my life matters. No trespassing. Yeah. You know, the guy like the barbed wire, all that type of shit. And cause I was wondering though, cause I'm like, well, what's up?
Nothing from here. Go ahead. You were wondering what?
No, I was wondering like this mindset of like, cause you know, there's real people like this.
Yes.
It's just like, you go and put yourself out in the bunker in the middle of nowhere and make life basically shitty for yourself. I don't, for what?
Cause we have to live off the grid. Fuck the government.
I guess.
Self-sustainability.
But he has a radio show, so I mean, they can be tracked. They eventually can be like, yo, what is this fucking feed right here?
Well, clearly, they had the polls and shit.
Right?
So the polls were for him.
Yes.
For them to hear him. Or for us to hear him. And that's why they shut it off.
Yes.
Like, that's enough. That's...
PJ, I won't spoil it. I'll just say, look.
Shit.
After Hours is all I'll say. I won't spoil the ending. I'll just say that. And I know that's probably spoiling the ending. PJ had super revelation on camera. Y'all can see that. Well, just talk me through the process in your mind, PJ.
Okay. He says, as he's doing, oh, shit.
Is it going to spoil the ending if you say it all right now?
No.
Okay,
yes, no. Well, because as he's doing this, he's saying, thank you for whoever snuck me in this food.
And these blow-up dolls and shit like that. Yep. Yep. It's all clicking. It's all clicking. Gotta talk through it. That's why we talk through it.
Okay. So he's going off on a tirade, okay? Yep. He's going off. It's fuck you niggas, fuck everybody else.
Fuck everybody who ain't white, basically.
So what was the boom boom? What was that about?
That's later. Yeah, man, I don't even have to answer it now.
Come on.
It's all just clicking now.
Okay. So.
What's up?
He goes outside. We get a shot of him. You can't see who he's talking to.
It's like you can see like a slight, like, they're like out of focus. They don't, because he's clear, but there's like, you can see two figures that are just out of focus watching him.
Yes.
And you're thinking like, because he's like, fuck you, you government bastards. Why are you over here harassing me? Shit like that. So it's just like, oh, there's some people probably just keeping tabs on him because you got this random dude in the middle of nowhere with a bunch of guns in a bunker. It's like, yo, keep eyes on him.
Right. Something, but they're letting him live.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I think that's what.
Well, see, you're just thinking because, it's just it's a white dude. So, just let him do his stupid shit.
Yeah. So, what happens?
Well, he's on the loudspeaker talking his bullshit. And then eventually he looks outside and there's a white woman or somebody out there and he starts talking his shit like, oh, yeah, that's why I'm not married to my wife anymore because she was a nigga lover. Mm-hmm. She was she wasn't a true white woman.
Yes.
And he's like, and then he starts saying all kind of creepy shit. He's like, oh, yes, if you come down here, I'll give you some of this dick, basically. I forget. He said something where he was like, I'll give you this dick real good, girl. Mm-hmm. And then, like I said, he's doing all this incel talk, basically. He's like, oh, these fucking women don't know how to keep it, in the bloodline. Wow. Basically what it all comes down to. But then he has this poster down there. It's like red, white, and blue is what it says, and it's got the white chick with the flower, not the flower, the flag bikini and everything. Gosh. And he's looking over at it, getting horny, I guess.
Yes.
And he's looking through the periscope at the girl that's blurred out. And so, and then he looks over. He's like, yeah, you motherfucking, you nigger women artists need to know your place on your knees, hands and knees, letting the white man fuck your ass or some shit like that. And then he looks over, he has a pile of fucking blow up dolls.
Literally.
Of every, like, ethnicity that he hates.
So they gave that to him.
Yes. Because honestly, I'll wait. I'll say it for the end.
Okay.
But, he grabs the black doll and he starts fucking it. And he's saying all kind of course, super racist shit.
Yes. But he has her up against the corner or like some.
He has her up against like shit. A wall in the house or a post or some shit. What are those things called? Like the support beam, I think is what they're called. Wow. He has her up against that. Yes. Then he looks over again. He's like, oh yeah, you want some of this too, huh? It's Taco Tuesday or some shit. Yeah. And he's like, I'm gonna give you he said ass taco, or he's like, take some of this taco, some shit like that. Yeah. And he takes the one with like it has like a sombrero on or something, and he starts jamming it up his ass, like he's eating his ass or something while he's fucking the black one. Yeah. And then the spirit asked a question that made me laugh because she just looked and she was like, do niggas really do this? With like these balloon dolls and shit?
It's the this a real thing?
Because I was like, yeah, because they got the real silicone ones that they make to look like real women. And she was like, yeah, I could see that. But this, though, like fucking balloons with like the girl's face like kind of just stuck on there. And I'm like, bro, some motherfuckers want to fuck. Can't get pussy. No. But they got $50 to spend on this blow up, though. I ain't got the $500 whatever dollars it costs to buy that real shit. But I got about $40 I can spend on this balloon one that I can sit and blow up. And then fuck and bust nut inside this balloon.
Come on.
There's a market, PJ. We go to the sex stores. Me and her go to the sex stores. They always have those in there. They even have those like silicone. If you don't want the whole body, you can get you like a little picture to put at the top of it. And you got the ass with the asshole and the pussy hole. And you fuck that shit while you look at porn or something. I don't fucking know. Or they got the fleshlights. That's just like a flashlight with a silicone tube in there that you just fuck and bust nut inside of. Like there are sex toys.
So who has to clean up the nut?
The nutty. I guess the nutter, whatever you would say.
Come on, that's too much.
You gotta run some water in that shit, P. Spray the little, I don't know, whatever the fuck they might have. They got some type of spray.
Come on.
Yep.
Okay.
Shit's real out here, PJ.
I thought those were like just. I never thought people actually use them. I thought they were like because people always have
the inflatable things like this.
Yeah, that's always like just funny shit.
Well, it's usually in around it's like jokes and shit. Usually in movies, it's like, oh, you gotta die.
Yeah, I thought it was like some funny shit.
There's a reason people have them. No, you wanna know the funniest shit? Back in the day, like high school era, like early, like 18, 19 era, I went to the sex store with a girl I was talking to at the time, and they had a fucking Beyonce one that had Beyonce. I'm sure it wasn't licensed by Beyonce.
Oh.
And because it was, it's one of those things where it says it's like, it's not Beyonce, but it's supposed to be Beyonce. It's like, you know what I'm saying? It was like PJs and PJs.
I got you.
But it had her fucking face on it.
A plastic one.
It was like the ones in this movie, but just the face part had a Beyonce plastered like picture on the front. Yeah. Dead ass serious. Shit is real, PJ.
Shit is real. Fuck.
Yep. And so your mans has a whole pile of them over there.
Yeah, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Fucking the black one and got the Hispanic one, I guess, licking his ass.
Yeah.
But he go too hard and I guess he busts it with his dick or something. Mm-hmm. And because he gets mad, he's like, how dare you make a patriot slam his dick up against the wall or some shit like that. And so he throws him to he ends up slipping and falls onto the Hispanic one and it bursts. And he's like, God damn it. Mm-hmm. And so he's sitting there trying to blow it back up, but it's done now. He's destroyed it. It's dead.
But the calendar catches his eye,
he's still
right?
horny, and he looks, he's like, I'm so sorry. You saw me fucking with these, what did he call them? Like, lesser beings, or, basically just, he's like, I should have been fucking with you, the perfectly patriotic white woman.
Yes.
And he goes over and he starts licking calendar pussy, I guess, because he's like, got his son starts tonguing it, but I guess he tongued it too hard and he put a hole in it. He's like, oh shit. Oh my God, I hurt you. I'm so sorry, baby. And he goes and gets some tape, and it's like a little hole in the center, but he like unravels this long ass piece of tape. I don't know what the fuck he's doing. Mm-hmm. But he like just tries to tape it up, and it looks like shit. So your man's still horny. So he gets back on his radio show. I take it later that day, or maybe right after. Who the fuck knows? Mm-hmm. But he's like, hey, faithful listeners, I appreciate you bringing me that food and everything. But how about you bring your boy a calendar with a nice white woman standing on a missile that's gonna blow up all those niggers and all this other shit. And then while you're at it, if you also go by the Lion's Den, can you grab me a sex doll, a black one?
Yes.
Because I guess they can only take so much of this patriotic dick, so she gave out on me. I need a new one. But as he's saying that, you start hearing explosions upstairs. And it's like a... He's grabbing his gun. He's like, oh shit. Oh, it's ready. It's time. It's time. Chop, chop. And he's going like, bang, bang, huh? Bang, 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 bang. Because he's doing the John Witherspoon shit.
Yes.
And so he runs upstairs and he's pointing his gun at the people that's watching him. And he starts saying a bunch of crazy shit. He's like, I'm so sick of you motherfuckers. It's time to finally take y'all out. And he licks a shot.
Yes.
But then you find out, boom. It hits a force field.
Yes.
And it bounces back at him and hits him in the forehead.
Yes.
So he basically kills himself. And so he's like, he doesn't die immediately though. He's got a bullet in his head, but he's like slowly walking toward the force field. Mm-hmm. And then he gets to it. And then you realize that there's a like a man and a woman. It looks like I don't know if it's like a black dude and it looks like maybe a mixed woman because something like that. Because she looked kind of Asian, but she looked kind of black too. So like maybe she mixed or something. Mm-hmm. But it's a husband and a wife out there. And they're watching him and they got like a look like, God damn. What the fuck is going on? What the fuck, man? That shit's crazy. And then there's a bunch of kids out there and you find out that I'm pretty sure the banging noise he was hearing was them banging up against the glass or the force field, because there's a big ass sign that says "Do not bang on the glass" and "Do not antagonize the racist."
Yes.
Because as it pans around, a bunch of the kids are like, "Hey, can we go to the misogyny exhibit next?"
Yes.
And they're like, "Why sure, son." There's a sign that says American Racist Exhibit. And you find out that this is a big zoo. I guess this is taking place far in the future.
Yes.
And there's a zoo that just shows all the shittiest type of people. Because like they said, they're about to go to a misogynist exhibit.
Yeah.
And right here, you got the American Racist Exhibit, the Trumper exhibit.
Trumper
basically.
Yes.
And then, so that's the twist ending, is that this dude is just a zoo attraction, basically.
Yes.
And it's even funnier because I can say that we can both say this as black people, that these type of people, these old Fox News Trumper motherfuckers, basically this is exactly how I look at these motherfuckers as like just fucking zoo attractions. Yes. Oh, and there was a fun sign too that said, I think it said like, "Do not feed the animals." They remember that?
Yes.
Talking about the racist dude. So it's like, because they was like calling us animals all the time. It's like, hey, here's the real animal, this racist motherfucker. And so, it's just like when I see this type of shit, like just here in Columbus, like it was last weekend, I think it was, they had like, well, not last weekend, as we recorded this, it was last weekend, but they had like a parade that's going down like the highway, I-270 or something, where they was just like a bunch of Trump people that had Trump flags flying on their car, dead ass serious. And they had a Facebook page for everything, like announcing it like it was a big event. And they was driving, like they went up Main Street, like where Schottensteins and Value City and shit were. Yeah, they were driving up there. Somebody recorded a video from right there. And one of the trucks that was driving up the street had a fake cage display in the back that had like a black person in like a jail jumpsuit. And then it had like, I couldn't see the other side where it was it looked like it was two white people on the other side, like, but they were all dressed up like in jail outfits.
It wasn't, and it said like a black dude in there, right? No, it was a dummy. It wasn't a real black guy. No, it was like a dummy set up like they was taking them to jail or some shit. And then, like I said, I'm just looking at that type of shit on the phone, just like, this is exactly what it's like watching fucking zoo animals in their habitat. Wow. But the only thing that the difference is that ain't no force fields around here, so we watch it. Right. Not to possibly worry about that shit getting loose. Right. He would have shot.
Whereas in the future, we could do like these people and just look at the racists behind a fucking force field and be like, dumbass. And he just killed himself too.
That was, yo.
That's you fuck with this heavy. Okay. I like that.
Yeah.
I think the spirit too, she not here. I think that she fucked with it heavy too, because she was like, yo, I fucks with that.
This is.
So yeah, that's for me too. That's a I fuck with that shit.
Even though he called it. He called at least 2 in.
I called the fuck out of this one.
From the beginning, he said, what the fuck is this, a zoo? He's in a zoo right now? Because I didn't understand.
Because of the way it was angled. Because like you said, you see the people watching him. Yeah. But they're out of focus. And it's like he's just like in the middle of nowhere, just with a bunker. And I'm like, why it look like an exhibit or some shit? And then the more it went on, I'm like, oh, that's what it is. I was like, I fucking know.
And I couldn't put it together till the end.
And then when they were showing him looking at the people through the periscope, they were all blurred out there too. So probably the force field blocking them out so he can't. Because it was like, it would agitate the animal if he seen a bunch of black people and shit looking at him. Or a white woman with a black dude, which is what I think he was looking at through the periscope. Yeah, PJ. Oh, there's levels to this shit.
Gosh, this was very well put together. This is okay.
So, wow. So I can't say honestly already with just the second segment of this movie. I don't know if Tales from the Hood 2 had any segment that was like, yo. I mean, maybe.
No, I remember
because the only two. Because from Tales from the Hood 2, I know they had the segment with bats. Where they was doing like the seance to try and find the money for the dude that's gonna kill. That one was cool. I think that was cool. But it wasn't like because it got kind of super goofy at the end. Yeah. The one with the vampire shit was whack. Straight up. I can't front. The Emmett Till one might be the one that's closest to it. But see the problem with the second, I want to say it now because I don't want to spoil. I won't spoil. I'll wait till I tell a score for that. But just know, like I said, this one already is like of a higher caliber slightly. What's up?
First one.
Of this one or the first?
The first
segment in this movie or the two?
No, the first Tale of the Hoods.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like they always one of the segments is always dedicated to some relevant shit. Mm-hmm.
The first one had multiple.
I was about to say, do you think it was
the first one they all kind of were, except for the wraparound one was kind of goofy. Because remember, the first one had like the domestic abuse, the kid with the abusive like stepdad or whatever. Yeah. That's real shit.
With the, crumpled. What is his name? Craig? What the fuck is his name? Ooh. The dad in that.
Ooh, you asked me too quick.
Daniel.
He got 3 names. What's his fucking name?
Daniel
3
names. Craig.
No. David Alan Grier.
Alan Grier.
My mind blank. Also, it had that scene. And then it had the one where they were trying to convert the gangster dude. They had him in the little underground thing, trying to make him a good person, showing him all the people he killed. So that's gang violence shit. And then remember they were spinning him, showing him like, yo, you killing all your black folks. And they were showing him all the pictures of like the lynchings and shit. You ain't no better than the racist. So that was relevant.
Wow.
The first one was about cops killing political black people. So
he got posted on the thing. Yeah, wow. Okay.
And then the third one was about a racist guy running for like president or mayor or some shit. So the first one is all fucking relevant. Yeah. And then the second one had the seance where they was they accidentally killed the dude that had money and they were trying to find him and bring him back and tell him where the money was. I think in the second one, the only ones that in the second one were really, I guess, would say relevant to like
the Emmett Till one.
The Emmett Till one and maybe the wraparound, because remember the wraparound was about the people trying to make like the robot that would kill, the bad guys and shit. Yes. The Patriot robot or whatever. That was super goofy.
Yeah, it wasn't like serious. Like
I just thought about that. The second movie, it doesn't count because they just reused the first movie line again, but I love it. The way that Keith David said it too, because there's a part where the dude says something about, man, that was some crazy shit. And Keith David just came out of the corner like, the shit! The way he said that shit. You could tell he legit probably scared the fuck out of somebody because it's like, oh my God. So, but like I said, Bats still has the best quote from the second movie. Fuck them kids. Shout out to Bats.
Yes.
But after the second segment though, the little wraparound joint, it's just basically Tony Todd getting checked basically by the little girl because she was checking him about going to church. I don't remember exactly what she said. But he was saying something to where they start talking about church and she was like, nigga, you don't even go to church like you supposed to. I ain't seen you in there in months.
Yeah, so, my mommy goes to church every Sunday. You haven't been in church in forever. Yep. Yeah.
And she getting G-checked by this little girl and he like, oh, okay, yeah, whatever, little bit. All right. Basically how he plays her.
And then here I started to get I said like he started to feel like a Scar type.
Yeah, you did say that. You could tell that the vibe was switching a little bit.
Yeah, like, what the fuck is going on?
Like I said, when she said that, he kind of gave her a look like, yeah, okay, shut up. Shut the fuck up, all right? Mind your fucking business, little girl. Stay out of grown folk shit.
Basically, the fuck on.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
But I don't know if this is the part here where there's one of the segments. She's like, yo, can you carry me on your back?
Yeah.
He's like, yo, you getting kind of big, but I guess so.
Is this the last one?
No, we're going into the third segment.
There was four. Four
segments and then the wraparound, yeah. Because the first one was the guy at the apartment complex. The second one was the Trumper bunker. And this is about to be the singer one. And then after the singer one is the shoes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got you, bro. I got the notes. I got the shit.
That's how it works. Okay.
PJ.
Yes.
Third segment. My first note is girlies in the booth. Mm-hmm. Tell me about the girlies in that booth.
Oh, they had some tunes, all right? They had some tunes. But your girl, Sheila.
Yep.
Shayla. She had the vocals.
She overstepped her bounds basically in the booth. Because she's not the main singer. She's a background singer and there's a main girlie. I can't remember what her name was. Mm-hmm. You see, PJ, I tried to call this one from the beginning, but I was wrong. At first, I did call it eventually.
Yeah.
I think I called this one super hard too after a while. But when it first started, the girlie started singing, and then she started saying the dirty my pussy this, you want to give me head, all this type of shit.
Yes.
And I was thinking because with the WAP controversy, the Cardi B song and shit that's out, I thought but I forgot this would be filmed before that even came out, so I guess I went. But I thought it was gonna be something where it's like all these women are using the dirty lyrics and all that, and it's gonna be like someone gonna change their ways or something. I don't know why I just thought it because with everything going on, that's what I thought was gonna happen. But that's not what happened though. It's not what they said.
That's not how it was written. No.
But Shayla ends up because girlie does her part. She gives because I think she's rapping, but then the girlies they start singing the hook. But then your girl just
harmonizing.
She takes that octave one level too high, and girlie's like, "Bitch, what the fuck are you doing?
What are you doing?"
Yeah.
Yes.
And she ends up getting fired. But there's a guy named Park though. He's like engineer looking. No, he said he was just sitting in. He just kind of watching.
Yeah.
And he goes out because he was checking her out before all the shit happened. And you can tell he's already like, oh, because I think when we were watching, I was like, he's gonna fuck that girl.
Yes.
I think he said that shit. And so he follows her out and he's like, yo, man, that was some bullshit, man. Don't worry about her. I got the real opportunity for you. She's like, oh, word? He's like, yeah. There's this woman, she looking for like a what would you call that shit? Like just somebody to chill with, basically.
A companion.
Companion. That's the word I was looking for. Thank you. But he smooth talks her into like coming home or like hanging out with him, and she tells her about that, and she's like, yo, because she at first is like, yo, I can't, because he's like, I can get you in the business. I got connects. Yeah. You know, just give me some time. And she's like, motherfucker, I got bills and shit.
That's it.
He's like, oh, until then, I got a job that you can do. There's this woman that just need a companion. So all you got to do is just chill with her. Yeah. Make bank. She rich. And then we can work on getting your recording shit popping. So she was like, all right. Fuck it.
Yeah. All right. Doesn't sound too bad.
So yeah, okay, there we go. I was making sure. But he ends up introducing her to her name is Miss Benoit, which of course sounds immediately as a wrestling fan thought of Chris Benoit. And it's hilarious because when PJ, because we had the subtitles on, when PJ saw it, he was like, was it like Benoit or some shit? Yeah. And I was like, that's hilarious. Because back in the day, Chris Jericho used to fuck with Chris Benoit and call him Benoit. So that was a joke for me that PJ didn't even know he was giving me. Yeah. But another fun fact is that Tony Todd is not the only recognizable face in here, like big name. Lynn Whitfield is also in this movie. You may know her as who, PJ?
The girl from, I'm sorry.
The Line Between Love and Hate. Yes.
Yes. From
the one that Martin Lawrence had beef with in that movie that he was fucking with.
This bitch is crazy, man.
Fun fact about that movie, never seen it all the way through. I can honestly say for a fact, I might as well just say I've never seen it because I think I've probably seen only 5 minutes of that movie. No joke. Heard the soundtrack a lot growing up. Never saw the movie.
Regina King.
Is she in that movie?
Regina. Yes.
Okay.
Martin, that's just like...
I like I said, bro, I know nothing.
I'm here for you.
Oh. I have no idea what he's referring to, folks, because I've never seen it.
She held him down at the end. She was a real...
You said King, not the one you like is Hall, right?
No. King, Hall. No.
The one you like, I think, is Hall. Okay. I thought. Regina Hall. Regina King is the one that played the sister in Friday, I think. The one that does like the Boondocks voices.
Oh, Regina King.
Okay, so it's her.
Yes.
Okay.
Who's Regina Hall?
I think that's the one you fuck with. No, hold on. Now I gotta look it up. The girlie that you like is Regina Hall, I thought. And I thought Regina King was the girlie that does the Boondocks voices and was Craig's sister. Oh, you been talking about the wrong one this whole time? Hold on. Yeah, that's Regina Hall right there.
Oh, no.
That's the one you're talking about.
Yes.
Yeah, like the scary movie girlie.
Yes.
Trying to find a better, there's another
No,
picture.
That's her.
So you don't even need it?
No, that's, yeah. Yes.
Okay. Then let me see Regina. Damn, that's an old one. Oh, no. Oh, that's from this year. I guess she's just playing the older. She looks like she got 80s outfit on.
Okay.
Black Monday. That's her. So Regina King.
Yeah. She was cool. And that, I mean,
So was it her in that movie? Or
no, it was her.
Oh, it was her. Girlie right here.
Yes.
Okay, that's Regina. Okay. So, yeah, that's girlie with Boondocks and shit.
Mm-hmm. She held him down. You know, she was.
She was in Boys in the Hood. That's right. That was her.
Yeah.
That's right. Oh shit, we got that. We ain't done Boys in the Hood, PJ.
So we haven't done a lot of black movies.
We've done a lot of black movies. We just done a lot of like movies that don't nobody know.
There you go. Let me not
like
say
fucking.
That.
Oh, I can't say the movie we're doing next week, but like the Hip Hop Witch, Bloods versus Wolves, you know, shit like that.
The one that's coming out 2 weeks from now.
The one that's coming out next week. Oh, 2 weeks from now. Mm-hmm. Which one are you talking about? That one?
No.
2 weeks from now.
Yeah.
That we're doing on the podcast?
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I legit don't know what you're talking about. Tell me, I'll edit it out. Oh, I forgot we talked about doing that for election day. That's right. Yeah. Also, that's right. We're all going to break the Hollywood Hustle for 1 week. That's right. I got you. Oh, well, I guess, was that a big, hold on. Was that a big hit when it came out?
I feel like it was.
Slight spoiler, there will be a detour in the Halloween Hustle this year, but we got to do it. We got to fucking do it.
It's only right.
Yeah, we got to do it. You'll find out sometime in the near future, though.
I'm sure.
I just want to see if it bombed at the box office or not. Because I remember when that came out, like, everybody black at least fucked with that movie.
Of course.
Because I got it upstairs. It ain't on Blu-ray, though, you bastard. You need to put it on Blu-ray. Ooh, wait, what? Well, you won't remember. It cost $35 million and made $38.7 million. So they make a lot. It made its money back and then a little pocket change.
There you go.
So that's probably why.
Okay.
PJ.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude Park introduces Chayla to Miss Benoit, Lynn Whitfield. Mm-hmm. And they're sitting there talking and everything, chilling. And she's like, yo, don't wait too long to get that shit. And she's like, what? She's like, basically, yo, go get that dick.
Yes, that's it.
Go hit that. Which is weird when you think about it, though, when you think about the ending. Think about it. Girlie told Shayla to go fuck the black dude.
Oh.
Yeah. Think about that, won't you?
Oh. Well, I mean, she
kind of
knows...
strange when you think about it, but I think maybe it was like a test run to see if he liked it.
Yeah.
Because if he don't like it... Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to say too much and spoil it. I had to make my own checklist on it, or my own mark. But yeah, I was thinking about that. I was like, maybe that was the test run. I was like, yo, you fuck with it? All right, good.
Wow.
Yeah. Levels to this shit.
Yo.
But she takes the advice and she goes and gets that dick.
Uh-huh.
And it's good because the story progresses.
There is more to this that meets the eye.
That's right.
I tell you.
Like Transformers. PJ.
Yes.
Shayla's getting annoyed with Girlie though because all she does is sit and watch the same Carmen like singing at, what do you call this shit? The Carmen's. Yes, thank you. Fuck. Yes. It's an opera video of Benoit from when she was younger doing Carmen. Mm-hmm. It's not the Beyonce Carmen, but we will talk about that one day. Because that is a Robert Townsend movie too.
That's what I was... No, it's not. I know the movie I was thinking of.
Which one are you talking about?
When I said Beyonce...
What was Beyonce doing? I'll tell you which movie it probably was. Did it have Idris Elba in it? Is that what you're talking about? It's called Obsessed.
Ah, that's it. Yes.
I thought that's what you're probably talking about. Yeah, I've actually seen that before, but I didn't pay much attention. My mom was watching it, and I just kind of was just sitting there probably playing on my phone. And then look it up occasionally.
Yeah, that was...
Because it falls into that category of, like I said, there's a whole period, and I think it even still is going. So, like, where it's just like a subdivision of black movies where it's just like crazy person harasses couple. Because it's like you got that movie, then like No Good Deed, or just like somebody harassing a woman or something.
Yeah.
When the Bow Breaks or whatever the fuck.
I mean, because
The Perfect Guy.
To see a snap. I think that's it. To see, you want us to snap, huh? Okay, this is okay.
Oh, you want to go night-night, nigga? No.
Yeah, okay.
But that falls into that category too. Obsessed. That's one of those movies too.
Okay.
But she's getting annoyed while watching this shit. And I think she even like falls asleep on it, and Girlie wakes her up like, "Oh, am I boring you, motherfucker?"
Let me tell you something, okay?
And she's like, "Yo, you ain't got nothing else, like at all. Like you can't even throw on Star Wars or something. Like, come on."
No, that's not how this works. Okay,
you know Star Wars. That nigga got serious. Like, no, that is not what we doing. No, you know he liked the last ones we watched, but
yes,
episode 3 taking the top spot. Go listen to that episode for a shock.
It's taking the top spot.
Well, you said episode 3 was your favorite one.
Oh, I thought you meant doing that.
Oh, no. Oh, we still got more Star Wars to go, so you can always see if you like them more. But see, we at a point now where he actually likes them, so I don't think the dread level was as high. It was like up past the ceiling. Now it might be like around here somewhere.
That's pretty accurate.
Yeah, see, I know this nigga. I've known him for a long time.
Pretty accurate. I can, it's tolerable.
Yeah. It's fantasy shit. No.
Is Disney tolerable to you, or is it like...
Depends on the movie. Because it's weird because like when we watched Freaky Friday, I actually kind of liked that movie. The old one. We watched the old one, if you remember.
The one with Lindsay. Yes.
Yeah, I ain't never seen that one. But
yeah.
Some Disney movies, like I said, I think with the animated shits, like the Pixar movies have a better chance. Like I tend to like those a little bit more. Even though there's a couple of those too that bore the shit out of me.
Pixar is like, I feel like they're good. They're good.
The actual Disney movies, like I like Tron. Now that's what I always tell niggas. You don't like I like Tron. There you go. Oh, I gotta show PJ Tron, y'all. It's a sci-fi movie that Disney made. It's got real actors, not a cartoon or nothing.
Oh.
It's one of the real live action movies they made. They used to make them a lot more. I think now they just do animated shits, I think.
Where the fuck was that for this?
80s, PJ. What? They made a sequel that came out like 2011, maybe?
Oh.
Somewhere around there.
Okay.
It's called Tron Legacy. And there's a Tron cartoon that came out after that, too. I've never looked at.
Tron Legacy.
Yeah, that's the name of the second movie.
That's the little zip shit.
Yeah, that's the original Tron too. The light cycles, or what the fuck they're called.
Yeah,
that's Tron.
I've never seen this. I just
guess what?
Tron Legacy.
I owned them both.
Okay.
And I got the Tron video game on PS3. Fuck with your boy.
Why is it called Tron? What the fuck is?
That's the name of the game in the.
Oh, so they're playing a video game.
It's a guy that basically gets sucked into a computer thing. Yeah.
Oh.
He's at his computer and he gets like he leans back in the chair. It's like beep 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 beep. Sucks him into the game. Yeah, it's 80s shit, so it's like super old school technology. It's like a lot of green screeny effects and shit. Yo, we will watch Tron one day. I will watch the fuck out of that Disney movie. I got them both.
No, I like that one.
Yeah, I fuck with that.
Okay.
You don't like Disney movies? I like Tron. Shut up. That's it. Maybe the black hole. The weird shit. I like the weird sci-fi Disney shit. PJ.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she gives her a big little speech here because Girlie was like, you ain't got nothing other than this Carmen shit. And she's like, Girlie, listen.
Yeah.
When I performed this back in the day, they wouldn't let no colored girl sing like this. They were just desperate that day and they needed somebody.
I was the third backup.
That's
not
right.
Not the first, not the second, but the third backup.
And they told me to go out there finally and do this because they had no other choice. And I killed that shit, girl.
Yes.
And the dude was actually ready to give me a job. But politics at the time, they was like, oh, no. We can't have no black woman up there. So I never got to perform again.
That's it.
Now I just watch this shit constantly. They didn't explain, though, because I was thinking she was going to say, like, I did that and I became, like, a big star and I made a lot of money. But then she said she only performed. So where the fuck all your money come from? I might not. It may have got said and I didn't hear it. But I was wondering that. Like, well, how'd you get all this money?
Are they not?
Did they say something?
I don't know.
Oh. That's the thing. I can't even look at Wikipedia synopsis because there is none yet. It's too new. So we got to go by what we saw. I don't know how she got that. I wondered how she got that money because she got a big, nice house and everything.
He's through him, right?
I guess so, huh?
Like, is he not?
Oh, there's a check mark. Spoiler again.
Fuck.
I'm sorry. It's not a big.
That was it.
I probably spoiled it myself. Actually, telling that people that was spoiled. But we'll get to, fuck it, we'll get to it. So there ain't no way to really talk about it other than without spoiling the ending. So we'll come back. But Girlie, I think, kind of has a new. She actually, I forgot to say before I get to that part. Girlie actually gets up out the wheelchair and starts dancing because she's sitting in the wheelchair, and Girlie's like surprised because like, the fuck? You faking?
The same, yeah.
And PJ said the same thing out loud, and the moment PJ said something about how the fuck is she standing up, Lin Winfield might as well have just looked into the camera at PJ and was like, oh, I thought I couldn't walk? You thought I couldn't walk?
Yeah.
And she's like, nah, I just got bad knees. I can walk. I just can't do it too much.
You said it. Like,
I did. Literally. There were times where I would just like say shit kind of like as a joke and it would actually be true.
Like, my knees are bad. Because
I was like, oh, she must have some fucked up knees. She got the arthritis or something. And she was like, oh, I got bad knees. I was like, what the fuck? Like, I surprised myself. Because I didn't really think that was going to be what it was.
Damn, you sound like Dave Chappelle. Damn, I'm just that good.
I'm that fucking good.
Damn.
Mine is an overdrive tonight. But yeah, and then I think Girlie kind of, she's like, oh, I understand now. But it's still annoying as fuck. Watch the same shit over, but I kind of understand you.
Is this what she tells her?
Oh. See, I was about to say, it doesn't last too long because she's trying to connect with her because like, oh, I feel you now. So it's like, well, I sing too and shit. She's like, oh, word? Like, she legit like, oh, hype, like, oh, shit, let me hear that shit. Let me hear them lungs. Use them pipes, girl, let's hear it. And she starts singing. And Lin Whitfield's fucking face immediately just starts to melt. Like, oh, shit.
He said it was going to happen. It's just...
I just think it's kind of trash. Because she looks at her and she's like, you need training.
Possibly with the right, guidance.
With the right guidance and, talent, we can get that shit pop.
Yes.
And they got me here because they immediately show Girlie just like... to like go ape shit.
Yes.
And she gets a statue and she's beating the fuck out of Miss Benoit's head. And then you get a head explosion because she smashes her head so much that the head starts to explode. And I was like, yes!
That's it.
I wanted my head explosion. I finally got it. But then right when you're like, oh shit. So now I guess the whole rest of the story will be about how she try to hide this shit. Nope.
No.
It was all a dream.
Yeah.
She wasn't reading Word Up magazine. So she kind of is like... okay, got that out of my system. But then Vince Benoit was like, there's upstairs, it's a jewelry box. Can you go in there and grab me something?
She was like, did I offend you?
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I offend you? By telling you the truth, are you offended?
Yes.
Do you feel salty, nigga?
Oh, you know what? Here.
Did I oversalt the meat, nigga?
So what does this have to do with anything?
Well, PJ, she tells her to go get something out the jewelry box, or bring her the jewelry box, I think. And she opens it up and sees that there's a lot of jewelry in there. So it's like, oh, she got a lot of money, PJ. That's what it's telling you. That's the visual cue. Like, oh, she's paid. She got jewelry, diamonds, gold, all that shit.
I mean, but you see?
I guess it's just like the visual confirmation, other than seeing the house and everything.
No, I mean the...
I think that was in there. That's right. Yeah, the music box.
Yeah, that's it. Music box.
Yeah, there's a music box and she hands it to her. She's like, I want to give you this music box, babe. You take that.
What is that significance? Like, what is...
Well, I'm going to tell you, PJ.
Oh. I missed it.
But before that, you also find out that she needs, I guess, would they be daily blood transfusions? She's type O blood.
Yeah.
And the reason that the black dude Park knows about her is because she gets her blood from him because that's a rare blood type.
Yes. And
so just remember that, folks.
There's a catheter in her. So,
Yeah, there you go. A permanent installed catheter. There you go. Something like that. But PJ, this is where you get the line I said might be, it's not quotable because it's not really a line. It's just kind of like the way he said, the way is the delivery is the best part of the quotable movie or the quotable of the movie. Because she gets back in the car and she's like, yo, man, you know, she got a lot of money in there. That shit crazy, man. If I had some of that money, man, should be wonderful. And he just looks at her and is like, you want to kill her? Says it just like that. You want to kill her? You want off that shit? You want to offer, nigga? I've been already thinking about it. Like, basically how he comes off like, I've already been thinking about this. So if you want to do it, nigga, I got a plan already in motion. And she's like, are you serious?
He said it as soon as, right before he said it.
Yeah, that was.
But
see, that's the thing. I said it like that because I was like, I wasn't expecting that.
Funny.
I was saying it as a joke. Because when she was saying, I was like, you want to kill her or something? He's like, so you want to kill her? I was like, what the fuck? I didn't expect her to actually say that shit.
No, really. Like, no, yeah.
He's like, no, if you want to do it, nigga, I got a plan. But, you know, you think about it. Roll that shit over in your mind, you know, process that shit.
Do over.
Yeah.
We'll get it to the particulars
think about it.
later.
Escalate immediately to murder. Fuck it. But PJ, the box comes into play here because she's sitting there playing with it as she's like in the bed with homie. Homie look like he sleep or something.
Yeah.
She turns it on, like, or spins it. However the fuck you work a music box. She turns it on and starts playing the music. And she goes to sleep. And PJ, the thing about it is when she fucks with the music box, it takes her to like this dream world.
Yes.
That's what the significance of the music box is. She gave it to her to get her into the little dream world shit. That might be a slight spoiler. Should I check mark that? Probably.
Is that one?
Why not? I'll give myself
spoilers?
one because I might have said too much. But she enters a dream world and it's triggered by the music box.
Yes.
Yeah. That's the significance
So
of it.
the end one, though, it's not like...
We'll get to it.
Yes.
She's in the dream world walking around. Shit look all creepy and weird. But then all of a sudden, she's like almost teleported to the booth. But unlike last time, she's not the background. She's up front. And the dude Park is in the booth like, yo, let's go. And he starts playing the beat. And when she misses her cue to sing, and your boy's like, waving her, like, go. What are you doing? But she can't speak for some reason. He's like, are you good? And then I think he turns into Benoit.
Yes.
And she's sitting there smiling like, yeah, cat got your tongue, baby. What's wrong? You need some water?
Yeah.
But when she opens up her mouth, fucking locusts fly out. Like some of that plague shit.
Yes.
And then she wakes up out of her sleep. And then when she wakes up from it, she probably just like, oh, it's a nightmare. So then she wakes up Park and she's like, yo, let's go kill her. Let's do that shit. Let's go. I'm ready. Fuck it.
So okay, we'll go. We'll keep going.
PJ, before you say that, the kill plan, they're getting it together.
Yes.
And I was confused by this, but maybe we'll talk through it because we've been having revelations just talking through shit tonight. So let's go. And we can phone no friends because Wikipedia and them have nothing. The movie is too new.
This is us.
That's right. We're going to figure this out together, folks.
There we go.
We will learn.
Okay.
Help us help you. PJ. So the plan is, she has type O blood. Homeboy has type B blood. I'm going to slowly inject her with my blood to poison her shit and kill her. Because at first I was just thinking he's going to like just say, here's some type B blood, just use this. I'm like, well, but no, there's traces of what?
Oh, yes.
Like, nigga, forensic files. Come on, nigga, watch the shit.
Can't just do that. Like, but
why does nigga blood in her? Why is it type B? Like all this type of shit. But he said we're not going to just blast her with it. Yeah. We're going to sprinkle it in like E40. Sprinkle me, man.
Yes, sprinkle me, man.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so he's taking some no, was it her? No, he was taking her blood to do it, so she had type B blood. I'm sorry, that was her blood. Right, my bad, her blood. So
hers was
yeah, because I was thinking, I'm like, why would you incriminate? Like, if I was a girl, I'm like, why would I put my blood in her? So they be like, oh, you must have disowned. Like, no, fuck you. But he's like, no, we're gonna trickle it in just a little bit at a time. Yes, it's gonna poison her and kill her, and we'll be paid.
That's it.
Rule number 1:
get the money.
Rule number 2:
don't forget to get the money.
There you go.
Yes.
So. She must do it because the next thing they show is her chilling with Girlie watching the Carmen video again. And, Benoit's over there coughing a lot. And she like, oh, are you okay? Yeah. Are you not feeling well? Are you fucked up? Like, faking the funk. Oh. And she like, oh, I've been feeling a little woozy the last couple of days. I don't know what's good with me, girl. She starts like sounding real bad. And I think the Girlie might even start I think she might be starting to feel a little bad about it. Yeah.
She tells her, come here.
Yeah, she's like, I just want to thank you for,
I really do fuck with you. I might be an older asshole, but
I still fucks with you though.
Yes, something about you.
And then Chayla, like, now ultimate feel bad mode is in effect. So she's like, no, fuck this. I'm gonna go get your blood. But when she leaves the room, you Girlie's kind of fading a little bit. The screen fades to black and you just hear as it's fading to black, you hear the beep, beep, beep. Then as it fades by, you just hear flat line. So she dead as fuck. Cut immediately to Park and Shayla rolling around in money in the bed, like, get paid, young nigga, get paid. They got the money.
Oh.
What happened, PJ? Revelations, come on.
No, we're almost there. Okay, I got it. Wow.
So, I take it they fucked on top of the money. And Girlie put her to sleep. And he gets up out of the bed. And he gets ready to leave the room, but as he leaves the room, he starts the music box.
Yes.
And it puts her back into the dream world.
Yes.
PJ, talk about it, because you seem like you cut your realization mirrors.
Do they switch bodies? It's like she becomes her.
Spoiler.
Oh, we're not here yet?
Nope. There's 5.
There you go.
PJ.
Fuck.
She's back in the dream world again. She walks into a room, and there's like an old black guy standing in the middle of a pentagram, and he's doing a bunch of chants. And he starts drinking blood. And when he drinks the blood, like when he pulls the chalice down off of his face, it turns into Park. And she's like, what the fuck is going on? And then she turns around, I think, to leave. But then she like runs into like, it's a shot of inside of a bathroom looking into the mirror. It's like she's inside of the mirror, basically.
Inside the medicine cabinet.
Yes, the mirror and everything. And she's looking at, out from where she's looking at, all you see is a bathtub that has Benoit laying inside of it. Just getting her chill on.
Yes.
And you see Park come into the room and starts, giving her the blood to drink. And Shayla's like, yo, what the fuck is going on, son?
Yeah, banging on the bark. Okay.
Well, she starts going crazy because Park kisses Benoit. She's like, what the fuck is going on? Banging on the glass. But then all of a sudden, you switch. It's like, I think it's a cutter or something, a flash or something happens. And all of a sudden, everything's in POV, first person mode. Yeah. And Shayla's walking around like, what the fuck is happening? I feel weird. I feel weak and shit. And then fucking Park come up looking like fucking Goldie the Mac nigga in his outfit. And he's like, yo, Shayla, is that you? And then you get a shot and it just shows that, oh shit, body switch, like PJ said, because it's Benoit, but Shayla's voice is coming out of her. So they must have body switched, right? So they used the dream world in order to switch the bodies. Yes. That was the purpose. Yes. Got it. Because she going up to Park and Park's like, yo, I got an idea. We're going to fix this. And she's like, okay. And he's like, bye. Pushes her over the fucking balcony, falls about a story down onto her back. Spinal. Her back is broken. No more. And Park goes down there and I forget what he says to her. He says something to her while she's on the ground. Do you remember it all? No. Oh, I wrote it down. He just explained it. He basically explains, in case you didn't get what happened, he explains to her like, yo, basically, I switched your body, girl. And I was the man who recorded who you think recorded that Carmen video? That was me. I'm old and I drink this blood to stay young. And I wanted my Breezy to be young too, but see, she was worried about it. She wasn't into it at first. But now that I found you and she's doing worse, now it's like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's just get it popping. So I've been did this shit. Like I'm already deep in the game, but now Girlie finally stepping in. So that's how she has money. Yes, I guess. Yeah. So see how that works. And so, basically, you had a good voice and you fine, and you had good pussy. Like I said, that was what we were saying. I guess that was a test run. The trial. Where Benoit was like, "Yo, go, you should fuck him." And then so basically, see if he likes your pussy, and if he do, then we'll move forward. Because if he like your pussy and you got a good voice, be my pussy. There you go. Then we gonna go forward with this shit. Yes. Okay. And so he walks away, leaves Girlie sitting there, and then she eventually dies. And then you fade, and you come back, and Benoit and Park are at like an audition. She's going up on stage, and they're like, next, and she starts singing the Carmen opera, but it sounds more like operatic and shit. And the guys are in the audience like, yeah, I fuck with that. Yes. And then your boy Park is just sitting there like nodding his head like, yeah, we did it. You got it, babe. You got it. So the moral of the story, folks, greed will get you fucked up. That's the perfect moral right there. Yeah. Because if she, like I said, if she had just said, no, I'm not about to kill that fucking woman. Are you out of your goddamn mind? But no. She saw the jewelry box, saw the house and everything. It made her want to kill her. Like, what it... Well, see, she was already envisioning killing her because she said her voice was trash. Yes. But then when she had that dream sequence, I guess she was like, you know what? No, I'm not about to keep having a nightmare. Just fuck her. Fuck her. Kill her. Okay. Because then I can get rid of this shit and I can have some money. Okay. And we can, like I said, and because dude was saying too, if we kill her and get the money, man, I could buy a studio for you, a private studio. You wouldn't have to pay for studio time. You could stay there. We could be together. All that. He made it sound real good. And so between that and then her saying that shit to piss her off and then having a nightmare, she's like, no, just fucking kill her.
Yeah, okay.
Let's be done with this shit, dog.
That's how it works.
But like I said, greed will get you fucked up. Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
Almost the same moral of the first story, even.
Yeah.
Greed will get you fucked up.
You know?
And being an asshole will also get you fucked up, which you put to the second and first stories. There you go. Don't be greedy, don't be an asshole.
Self-inflicted wounds.
There you go.
I see. That is the most... That's... Man.
Oh, and I will say, not to toot my own horn, but after a certain point, I was like, oh, they're going to switch bodies.
This is... Yeah. Oh, yeah, your counter should be like up to 7 by now.
Yeah, I done called mad shit. Even lines and shit, like I said earlier.
Literally.
Calling it. But like I said,
I kill him?
It doesn't lower the enjoyment. It's just like, I got you. Back to the wraparound story. Tony Todd and the little girl are walking, and she's like, yo, man, I wish we can get where we going quicker, man. Shit taking a long time. He's like, well, shit, there's this elevator right here, you know. Just
yes.
And he's like, no, I don't know about that. That shit kind of scary. And he like, no, it's fine. Girl, I'll protect you. It's just an elevator. You ain't nothing gonna happen. And they get on the elevator. And every time she starts the story, she says, once upon a time. And and she starts to say it again. And he's like, no, not every fucking story. He's like, none of the stories you fucking told me need to have once upon a time in the beginning.
That's it. Mm-hmm.
And then she starts going, I forget what she says after that. But she says some super literary shit. Like, I can't remember no more.
It'll come to me.
But it was like some Alexander Dumas type shit or something, bro. Like,
come on. And
then she starts saying something, like the shit she's saying goes with the scene because they're on the elevator and it's going down. And she says something about like the depths of hell, something maybe like that. But as the elevator is going down, it's a aerial shot looking down at it. And as it's going down, the lights at the bottom are red. So it's like the elevator to hell, basically.
See what's happening?
Yeah.
What the fuck did she say?
I don't remember, man. While PJ looks that up.
Yeah, how to start a story.
The last segment of the story.
Yes.
It starts out with, we didn't say PJ, third segment. Whack, cool, or yo. I fuck with that.
That's going to get a yo from me, though.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it was the music plus the...
Oh, okay.
I don't know. It was, yeah.
I would say it's kind of... It's cool. It's not. It wasn't hype enough to be like a yo, but I liked it, though. It's like, if the yo is right here, and the cool is right here, it's like maybe right here, in between.
You can't really give it, but it's there for you.
So I liked it.
Okay.
I liked it. I like the way this one starts out. This is probably my favorite way that any of these episode segments started. Because in my first note is old lady gets knocked the fuck out.
Yes.
That's the way it fucking starts, dog. There's just I think it was a security camera footage. It just shows a guy in a hoodie go up to an old woman and like still on her.
This is it.
And at a mailbox and starts kicking her. And I was like, what the fuck is going on?
What the fuck is going on?
What's happening?
Literally. Sentences to start a story.
This is what the fuck is going on?
No. I didn't mean to kill her. The air turned black all around me. Icy fingers gripped my arm in the darkness. A shrill cry echoed in the mist. These are not...
It's not none of those, I can tell you for sure.
Yeah, like what the fuck?
I don't know, man. It was some literary sounding shit, though.
God damn it. Okay.
But PJ.
Yes.
This guy that punched the old lady, on the news report, they're referring to him as the Punch and Run Bandit. Which is a fucking name, bro.
This is all you, yes.
And basically they're like, yo, he's done this multiple times and has, fucked up many people. And it's basically like a punch compilation they show. There's an old guy that gets punched. He punches a fucking like a little girl at one wearing a book bag. It's just like, what the fuck?
He always is dope. Is it here?
What?
Where he always wears.
Oh yeah, I called this one was crazy. Like legit, I jumped up my seat because I was like, how the fuck? Because they're like, yo, his MO is that he always wears like these type of shoes and he always wears a black hoodie. I was like, oh, it's time to switch to that red one, homie. Immediately cut to him in a red hoodie. And I was like, what the fuck?
Yes.
I did not actually expect that.
Yes.
Oh, before the red hoodie thing, though, there's an old black woman, like, basically grabs the mic from dudes, like, give me that, like a wrestling promo. Give me the fucking mic. And she's like, hey, look, where the fuck is you out there? Karma gonna get your ass. It's gonna get your ass hard. Yeah. You gonna walk a mile in their motherfucking shoes one day, bitch. Foreshadowing.
I didn't catch it.
So PJ, after he gets the red hoodie, he's like standing around somewhere. I don't know if it's like a subway thing or where the fuck he at. But there's a little Asian cat that walks in there with some like super gold, bright shoes. Yeah. And he steals on his ass, leaves him humped over, like laying in a bunch of trash or something. Mm-hmm. And he takes it because he's running his pockets. He's like, man, that's why you ain't getting no pussy, broke ass motherfucker, something like that. Yeah. And then he sees the shoes on. He's like, oh shit. Oh, it must be limited editions. Yeah, huh? So he runs them shoes and he gets the fuck out of there. Mm-hmm. He's laying on the couch talking to his homie though afterwards. He's like, yo, man, that motherfucker ain't got no money, but I got these shoes though. These shoes is fire. They probably gonna sell for some money because ain't nobody in New York walking around with these shoes, son.
Shiny ass spectaculars.
Yeah, and he tells his boy, like, hey, come over here, man. Come holler at your boy. Yeah, I'm gonna go grab some chicken wings. Yeah. Okay. And he starts heading out, but as he heads out in the corner of the screen, if you're watching carefully, there's like a little demon in the corner of the screen. Mm-hmm. And I think he must have noticed something was in the corner of his eye because he comes back into the room and looks like, the fuck did I just see? But nothing. Yeah. So he heads out. He's coming out of the chicken joint. There's a little cute chick walking by and he's trying to game her. But then she like looks at him all crazy and she's like, I forget what he says exactly. But she like looks down at his shoes and he's pissing himself basically. Yeah. And he's looking down like, what the fuck? Like, I guess he didn't notice that he was pissing himself. Mm-hmm. And then he starts walking up and down the street and his stomach starts going like, and he starts farting to the point where he shits on himself. Like, it's legit. Like, you can't even like clench and walk. No, he just stands there and it just happens. Shitting yourself out in public on the sidewalk, broad daylight.
That's so.
He meets his homie back at the apartment. The homie's like, man, what the fuck crawled up in you and died, motherfucker? He's like, man, I shit myself, dog. Mm-hmm. So they get inside and his homie basically just bombing and clowning his ass.
Eating his chicken that he just bought. Hey. Yeah. Go take your stank ass in there and wash up.
Yeah, man, you fucking up my appetite with your stank ass, man. Go wash your ass, bro. Yes. So he goes into the bathroom, but now he realizes, before that, after that, he tried to drink some Pepto-Bismol and that shit was empty. And he's like, fuck it, man, I'm just gonna take me a shower. So I think his stomach starts brrring again. Mm-hmm. And he's shitting himself even more. So he's trying to take the shoes off, but they're stuck. He can't get them off. And so he just says, fuck it, gets into the shower, pulls his pants down. And I call this because I was like, he'll get in the shower, it's be brown water everywhere. And it's like, it does the psycho shower. It shows the shit going down the drain. Like, yeah. That's it. It was there. And he gets out the shower and he's standing in the doorway like with air, like a hairdryer blow drying his clothes. And his boy's like, you took a shower in your motherfucking pants? He's like, man, I can't get these goddamn shoes off. Fuck, he's like, you want to come help me get them off? He's like, man, hell no, I don't know what the fuck you got. Yeah. He's like, what you need to do is go to the motherfucking hospital. And he's like, well, why don't you give a nigga a ride? He's like, shit, my car been broke for a week. Hey. And he kind of looks at me. He's like, nah, legit for real. Like, my shit fucked up. Ass. Yeah, New York, dead ass. Dead ass. You see what I'm saying? That's it. You know what I mean? My shit fucked up. Yeah, New York people apparently didn't get mad at us, so I think we're good. PJ. That's good. Mike Brooklyn said that the Hip Hop Witch was in his top 5 favorite episodes. And that is a New York motherfucker. Yes. His name is Mike Brooklyn.
Come on. Can you get any more in New York than that?
Who, me or him? No. Oh. Yeah. Him? There's a challenge, Mike. Get more New York. Yeah. He did tell me we were talking about hot dogs, and he said in New York they call them dirty water dogs. Like, you know, the dudes that be on the street vendors with the hot dogs and shit. Oh, you already knew this. Okay.
No, I didn't. Oh. That makes so much sense, though. Why dirty water dogs.
You know why? He gave me an exact example.
Oh, because it looks murky when they... Sorry.
There's a reason, though.
Oh, why? Why is that?
He told me there's times where people will come up and ask for a dog, but then like realize, I don't got enough money or nothing, and they might have got like relish, ketchup, and all that on there. He said they just take out the bun and throw it back in the water.
Put the hot dog back in the water.
Yeah, with all the toppings, so all the toppings like to wash off of it, and they just pull it out, put it back in there. They just basically use that to clean it back off. No, that's what he told me. Nigga. He's from New York. I will take what he says is true. Right? Fuck. Because I can see that.
I could just imagine tasted so much. Nah. I don't even want to experience that anymore. I used to want to just buy a hot dog out of that's fucked up. Suppose I like violations. Yeah, right. What if I'm allergic to mustard or ketchup?
See, the water washes it off.
Steam and water, baby. Come on.
Hot ass water. You know what people always say? Boil the water, it clears everything.
That's it.
That's what they always say.
Come on. Whoever started that is a fucking genius. Yeah. I got an idea. Concept: boiling water, hot dogs, buns.
Done. Nothing else. It's over.
That's it. You want some ketchup, tomato? Get it yourself.
It's your goddamn self.
Just put it on the bun for you. Everything else is an extra charge.
That's right.
Fucking genius.
There you go, PJ.
Why have we not found the simple?
Because we're recording podcasts and rapping and working. Taking care of children. I guess.
You know, life shit.
Reliving fucking life.
Genius. Bravo to you. Inventor of that.
So thank you, Mike Brooklyn, for useful information. Next time I ever go to New York, we will know.
Yes. I would never.
How many times that dog been in that water?
I wonder if you... Oh.
Yo.
God damn it.
What's up?
Those, they don't have them, probably Columbus State, the chicken gyros.
Oh, yeah.
The
Euro, I guess.
Sauce and the
I say gyro, I'm like, it's gyro, like, whatever.
Same thing, Try to be correct out here. But yeah, though, I have a taste for one of those.
Oh, just specifically the Columbus
Yeah,
State
literally one of those with the peppers on it and the...
Well, you can get that a lot. There's a place up the street you can get that from.
Really?
It tastes better in my opinion.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll go, if we ever come over before they close one day, I'll go out there.
Okay.
Or DoorDash that shit, could.
Okay.
Pandemic out here. PJ.
Yes.
Your man starts walking to the ER.
Mm-hmm.
He sees, like, I guess there were spirits flying through the sky. There's like 3 little orbs or something that fly off into the space or whatever.
Yeah.
And a fucking car accident happens. Like some girlie, I don't know what happened. They don't really show it, but she just up on the sidewalk and she's fucking dead.
Mm-hmm.
And a fucking angel comes down.
Yes.
And he's just a black woman. She got like the leaves and twigs painted on her face, and her wings don't look like feathers or nothing. It's like almost like tree branches with leaves.
Yeah, literally.
Like some different shit.
Mm-hmm.
And she's looking at the girl, but then she looks up and sees dude. And dude's looking right at her, so she's probably like, how the fuck is this motherfucker see me?
What the hell is going on now? Yeah.
Because she looks confused, and then she just shakes her head like, nah, I'm not fucking with you.
Let me just go ahead and get my soul. And
yeah, she takes the girly's soul that in the car accident. She's like, it's like a big-ass orb. It looks like a globe or something. Or like the fucking Space Jam ball and shit. Mm-hmm. And she like nuzzles it up against her, like rubbing up on it. And then she bangs out, and your boy just sitting there like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
He's like, man, this shit got me hallucinating, man. I need to get to the motherfucking hospital.
Mm-hmm.
He's down in like another subway looking area or something. And he's standing there, and I think it's where he like starts, his bones start crunching or something, I think, right?
Yes.
Is that here?
He starts walking.
Yeah, he's hard to move for him a little bit. Almost like he getting instant arthritis or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a white dude with a briefcase that comes around the corner. And that demon because this demon that we talked about that was in the corner, it keeps popping up like in the background at random times.
Yes.
And it comes out, and the white dude, it like runs up on him and fucks him up and takes his soul to hell, I guess.
Yes.
And the black dude was like, what the fuck? But his bones start cracking even more to the point where he's trying to walk, and it's like, I don't even know how to explain it. He's just barely moving.
But then he gets turned into concrete.
Basically, it's like your man's turned into a statue.
Yeah.
Because he gets to like a certain point, like kind of in the middle of the hallway, and he just like freezes completely into like a statue and shit.
Yes.
It almost reminded me of there's a comic book, The Punisher kills the Marvel Universe, and the way he got Iron Man was that he froze him inside of the suit.
No.
Yeah. And so Iron Man basically died inside his suit and became a statue. I forget how the fuck he froze him into the suit, but he's like, he shut the suit down or did something where he couldn't get out of it, so he was stuck in like a position where he was like shooting the beams or something.
Damn.
And he was died inside there because he was stuck. And they show like birds was like shitting on him and sitting on him and everything like that.
Sucks.
It's like grimy way to get taken out, but that's that Punisher.
Yeah.
Shit, so I love the Punisher.
Okay.
But they reminded me of that because it's basically the same things. They even show like, I guess, of what I know about New Yorkers, everybody's just going about their business like nothing's happening. Mm-hmm. And that's pretty much what I hear is how it is.
Hey.
But at one point, there's 2 black women that come up to him and they basically start talking shit to him like, yeah, how that shit feel, motherfucker. Mm-hmm. Like, oh, his breath stank.
Damn.
Like bombing his ass. And he's like cognizant of what the fuck is happening. Like he sees
he's aware.
Yeah, he's aware. His awareness is still there.
Yes.
Can't move, but the brain is working.
Yes.
And eventually he just kind of falls over. And there's a cop that like comes and sees him and is like, yo, we need to get this motherfucker out of here. Mm-hmm. And the demon, while he's on the ground, comes up and is like fucking with him, like taking his soul or something. But then I think it like fades. Yeah. And it just shows him in a wheelchair getting rolled down like a hell hallway or some shit. And he gets taken to an operating room. There's a bunch of people like observing up top watching him. And the 2 dudes are like looking at the shoes, fucking with him and looking and shit. But then they disappear. Mm-hmm. And the dudes are just looking at him. He's like, what? He can't talk or nothing. And his face is starting to look more and more fucked up. And all of a sudden, the floor opens up and he drops into like a big lava pit, I guess, going to hell. Mm-hmm. But then when he falls into the lava, he ends up coming back out and is pulling him back up, which I'll explain later. Remind me. He comes back up and is he back in that room? No, he wakes up and he's in a hospital bed. He's up and he's asking a question but nobody's really responding to him. What's up?
I got it.
You get it?
Yeah.
I'll explain if you don't.
Okay.
He sees the demon again. And this time it's like chasing him. He ends up running down the hallway and he runs into a room. And behind the little curtain or whatever, it's the woman that was on TV telling him about karma.
Yes.
She's got like the, I guess, what do you call it? Like the voodoo face paint on.
Yes.
And you find out that she hexed his ass, cursed him. And it was like, yo, I told you on TV, motherfucker. Like, karma's gonna get your ass. You gonna walk a mile in these people's shoes that you just keep running up on punching and shit.
Until you do right by me. That's all I know.
Well, she tells him, like, the reason why all this shit is fucked up right now is because you remember that dude that you punched and stole the shoes from? When you punched him, he fucking died. And I cursed you to, go through the life of the people you hurt. And since that's the guy you got the last one you hit, you killed him. So now the mile in his shoes you gotta walk is his death. So he's like, remember when you like were pissing and shitting yourself? Yeah, that's what bodies do when they die and the muscles get loose.
Yeah.
Remember when it got real motherfucking cold in the house? Like, we forgot to say that, but he was feeling real cold in the house.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what bodies do. They get cold, nigga.
Yeah.
And he's like, you know how you was like walking and you started like you couldn't move no more? That's rigor mortis.
Yes.
And he's like, and then you remember you saw that angel and shit, and you've been seeing demons, right? You running from something, right? So you see demons and shit.
Yeah, don't tell me you not.
He's like, basically, you're not dead, but you're not alive. So you can see like the angels and demons, but nobody can fuck with you because you're stuck in like a little in between, like some purgatory type shit.
Yes.
And the only way that you can get out of this is to go find the body of the dude you stole the shoes from and killed and apologize, beg for forgiveness, or suffer living through this fucking nightmare world of getting rigor mortis and shitting yourself and pissing and getting killed and getting brought back over and over and over again for eternity.
And that was that.
So when PJ, when he went down to hell and went to lava, but came back up, that was him. Hell can't take him. So they had to bring him back up again. And that's why the angels look at him all crazy because it's like, how the fuck does he see me? But he's not dead, is he? Like, that's why she was just like, look, I'm gonna just do my job, nigga. Give me the soul.
Let's go. Yeah. Oh, you precious thing. Yeah.
So she gone, but the demon is like, yo, this motherfucker belongs in hell and I can't get him, but I'm gonna keep trying though. And so, she called them chaperones, the angel and the demons he been seeing.
Yes.
So he's trapped undead. And it's, like I said, his only two options are to go to hell, ask for forgiveness and just go to hell. She says, which is what I would take because I mean,
nobody wants to spend an eternity.
Like dying and re-dying or dying and being brought back and getting chased and all that shit. You might just go to hell and just deal with that shit.
What is Ghost Rider's deal?
Oh man, we saw
he makes a deal.
I think he made a deal with the devil for something. He basically made him become like some type of Ghost Rider or something. I don't know.
At night.
That movie sucked.
It's not like this, but it's kind of like this. But
no, it's
really.
not, because your boy is like kind of like an Avenger or comic book character. This nigga's basically just going to get tormented for eternity if he doesn't get forgiveness.
Okay.
He's basically going to keep reliving this scenario that he's dealing with in this segment. It would just keep happening over and over and over and over again. Because he wouldn't be able to go to one place or the other, but people would still be chasing him to try and take him there. And then the body would still go through whatever the fuck. So he would basically, this is life now.
Yeah, okay.
So, of course, he's like, I'm gonna go find that body. And Girlie's like, you might want to check the morgue, motherfucker.
That's usually where they start.
Yeah. He goes to the morgue and they're about to do an autopsy on the body, but as we said before, he feels whatever the body or person goes through. So if they start cutting him up, he's fucked. So he's like banging on the glass, like, yo, chill, come on. And there's a woman in there that's like, she looks at the doctor, because the doctor's like, man, who the fuck is this guy? Let me go talk to him. She's like, hey, look, I got my anniversary tonight, bro. So make that shit snappy.
Nigga.
Right.
Come back.
I've been saying all week, my anniversary is today.
So this is the last body, right? Okay, go handle your business and bring that ass back here.
And so he's out there talking to dude, and of course he think he crazy because he's like, yo, you can't do with that body, I gotta apologize to it. And if you do this, just sounding crazy as fuck. And Girlie is like, man, look, bro, I gotta get the fuck out of here. Let's just get this shit done while he's over there handling that. So she starts cutting up on the body, but then since she cut up on the body, you start seeing dude, his body starts getting cut and blood's coming out and he's screaming and he starts turning around banging on the glass like, stop. And she pulls like a layer of the skin up and so his skin comes up too. And then she takes the little bone saw and starts sawing at the forehead and you just see a line going across his forehead. And so he falls to the ground and I guess dies. And it's kind of ambiguous. It doesn't say exactly what happened because it ends there. The segment's over. But I took that as meaning he was too late. He didn't get to apologize to the body, so it's cut up now. So, and he's dead now, so by the time he probably wakes back up again, that body gonna be probably gone, buried, cremated, whatever the fuck. So I took this as meaning his ass is about to deal with this for eternity now.
Oh, yeah, I did too.
Okay.
I just see his didn't see his spirit to leave his body.
Yeah. We have to say that was actually not where it ended. The ending came because he was laying on the ground and the demon was coming up doing the little thing again where it was like trying to cut him up to get his body out.
Yeah.
But it shows the spirit only come up like halfway. It doesn't like come up in the orb or whatever like it did before. So that's what I took that as meaning like, oh, you're stuck here.
Yeah.
This is life for you now.
Yeah.
So yeah, get fucked, boy.
She did say, hopefully this smile isn't long.
Yeah. But it is.
Okay.
So that's life for you now, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
And so that was the end of that segment. PJ, whack, cool, or yo, I fuck with that.
It was cool.
Oh, it's cool? Okay.
It was cool. It was, I think, how you feel about the last, like,
it's like in between cool and yo.
Yeah, yeah.
See, I feel the other was, I feel like, yo, I fuck with that because that's some grimy. You know, I love grimy shit like that. Like, you get fucked, boy. And when you start a segment with just punching an old woman in the face, I'm sorry. As bad as that sounds, that is also extra points. That's extra credit for Brent. So I did not expect that to be the first thing that happened. But nah, because I legit thought, I mean, I called this one too. Not as much as the other ones though. Like, I didn't call the ending or anything, but I called a lot of shit.
The red shirt.
Like, I legit thought. Yeah, the red shirt was crazy. The hoodie, I mean.
Yeah.
But like the ending, I actually did think that he's going to like find some way to apologize and he's just going to get taken to hell. That's going to be the ending. I didn't actually expect him to get the grimy ending of having to live this shit out forever now.
The dirty ending. Yeah.
It was funny though, as it kept me interested because I was like, what the fuck? I legit was like, what the fuck is happening? Because after so long and seeing like him going to hell, I was confused. Like, what the fuck is happening? So I guess I didn't call it the ending, so it kept me interested.
Yeah.
And I fucked with it. Like I said, the ending was super grimy. I was like, yeah, I fuck with that. So I like that one.
This is it. Okay. Well,
PJ, that's the end of the segments. Now we got to finish the wraparound. We got to wrap up the wraparound.
Wrap up.
That's
the wraparound.
Yep.
Okay.
So Tony Todd and the girl, they're now in the basement. He's talking to the girl, and while he's doing it, he goes and pulls out a camera. He's like, yo, I need to do this. And she's like, yo, that's kind of weird. He's like, no, it's fine. I got to use this camera, though. Don't worry about it. And he's like, oh, and to help out with what we're doing, I need you to put this sack on your head, too. And it's like a sack with like a potato sack with like eyes and mouth looking thing or whatever. She starts saying this like kind of creepy shit. She's like, you know, I always had a feeling that I'm not human, you know? I just feel some type of way. Like, I never felt like a human, you know? I feel weird, bro. And he's like, oh, word? Yeah. He starts getting nervous. He's reaching up for an axe. He's like, oh, that's okay. That's what's up.
You got me, yeah.
And as he goes to try and lob her head off or whatever, she like teleports. Like to
here, yeah.
Next to the camera. Oh, no, she doesn't. I don't think she teleports. I think that was another kid. There's like another sack person that pops up. And then a bunch of them start coming around.
Yeah, she starts getting on this whole prophetic shit. These are all the kids, right?
Well, because they start screaming. And they're like, she was like, yeah, listen to those screams. Listen to the screams that they didn't get to make before you fucked them up, basically. So come to find out, the twist here is that because you think like the way they set it up, you know, oh, this is like her granddad or something trying to protect her from demons. But no, you find out that Tony Todd is the demon, basically.
Yes.
Because I'm taking this to mean that he's a child killer.
Yes.
Because there's a bunch of little kids that has the similar looking potato sacks, but they're all dead. And like, they're screaming. And she's like, yo, you know, these are the screams they didn't get to hear because you probably potato sacked them and cut them up before they even know what decapitated them. And so he's a killer. They all take their potato sacks off and they have no heads, which, like I said, means they probably got decapitated. He gets on his hands and knees and he's begging. He's like, yo, I'm sorry. I apologize for what I did. I didn't know what I was doing, baby. I'm fucked up. I got bad mental problems, man. And she's like, no, none of that. Shut the fuck up. None of it. And then she starts, I think she said something. She takes off the mask. And she's got the demon face. And he looks at her, he's like, oh my God. She's like, yeah. He's like, she says the line that you gotta say. What'd she say?
Welcome to hell, motherfucker.
Welcome to hell, motherfucker. Because you gotta say it. I don't think nobody said the shit, though. After she says that, all the other little sack kids, they come and they start cutting him the fuck up. And they decapitate his ass. And she puts his head, or she like covers, like, it's in the sack, basically. She got the head in the sack. And it's the two little hooded figures from earlier. Like, all the little kids' souls, they turn into little orbs, like, before they go up to heaven. And she was like, yeah, he always gets the good ones. He's like, but I got you, though. Yeah. And then they show his head inside the sack. Oh, no, it's not in the sack yet. I'm sorry. She's holding his decapitated head and it's still alive. Like, he's, like, looking around like, oh, shit. But he can't talk. And so, her and the hood, and then they, like, show her turn around and walk away. And when she turns, the head is now inside the sack. Yes. And so, her and the two dudes are getting ready to teleport back to hell or whatever. And she turns back to the little girl, like, not demon and shit. She looks to the camera and she's like, can I tell you a story? And then she turns, like, her eyes turn into fire. And she's like, demon voice. Yes. And that is where the movie ends, PJ. That was Tales from the Hood 3. Wow. Exactly almost 2 hours in.
We didn't have that many tangents, did we?
No, that was just movie talk.
Huh.
Yeah.
Well,
people gonna be confused. They're like, they actually talking about the movie?
This is the whole
2 hours and the whole thing.
Oh, shit.
There were tangents in there, but nothing like usual.
Yeah. Huh.
So, PJ.
Yeah.
We're gonna take this promo break, ad break, whatever the fuck. Uh-oh. He running up. He getting the card. See? Professional.
Wow.
We'll be right back.
Yes.
Have you ever watched a movie and thought to yourself, what were they thinking?
Because we sure have.
So much so that we named our podcast after it.
What were they thinking?
Starring me, Nathan.
And Brendan.
Every week we take a bad to questionable movie and unpack it so you don't have to.
And then sometimes we A your cues in our mailbag. No big whoop.
Yeah, no big whoop at all. So that's What Were They Thinking?
You can find us on your favorite podcatcher or follow us on the World Wide Web on Twitter and Instagram at WWTT Podcast.
Who the hell says World Wide Web anymore?
This guy.
So, see you soon. Wave at microphone.
So, PJ. I forgot we didn't technically do that, but you could say the wraparound story, wraparound whack, cool, or yo.
That was cool.
It's cool. As I say, it's cool.
Yeah.
It didn't. The twist kind of. Like, I didn't call it, I will say that, but when it happened, I was like, I should have called that.
I could have seen that one.
Now I'm like, why didn't I call that? It's fucking Candyman. Oh, fun fact. Because Tony Todd, like I said, plays Candyman. You know, Candyman has the hook that he kills people with. And the part where they're slicing him up, there's a bunch of, like, knives and shit, but one of the kids does have a hook. So I was like, I see what you did there.
Get it.
But PJ,
yes.
After all that, we did all the segments individually, but now, tallying them together, tell me what you think out of 10. What did you think of Tales from the Hood 3? First of all, before you get a score, of the 3, which one do you like the most?
This one.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Better than the first one?
Better than the first one.
So you like this one better than the second one?
Yes.
Okay. So this is your favorite now? Okay.
Yes. I think the stories, for some, like the one with the races, that shit was just fucking...
on point.
yeah, and the way it happened, that got the fuck out of me.
Yeah.
What was the first story?
The first story was the dude trying to sell the apartment building and put the people on fire.
Yeah, that was funny. That was just a regular...
I love that. You know what's about the people? He trying to forcibly remove them out their home and he put them on fire and killed them. Yeah, that was funny.
No, that was...
You sound like me. That was a Brent quote you just made.
That was funny. Death? Funny.
Funerals. That was just your science there joke. I'm sorry.
I give it an 8.
Ooh, you like it?
I give it an 8.
All right. Final answer.
Final answer.
Okay. Now let's go back and look at PJ's other scores.
Okay.
So I'm curious what you got other 2 movies and since you like this one the most. Now opinions do change, folks.
They do, but most of the time my opinions are like pretty dead on with what I said in the past.
Well, that's what I'm about to find out. PJ Tales from the Hood, you gave it a 10. First one.
That one was good.
So you gave Tales from the Hood 1 to 10. You gave Tales from the Hood 2 at 8. So according to the scores, you technically like the first one more, but opinions do change, like you said. I'm trying to think, man.
Okay.
I will say, like, before I get a final score, what I was going to say earlier is that I would just say right off the bat, I like this one more than the second one, way more than the second one. But I like the first one the most still.
Okay.
Because that's just... I grew up watching that one. The soundtrack is my shit. I love that soundtrack.
I think that's what it is. Like, it's just the...
And between like I said, the soundtrack, just watching it so much growing up, the stories and everything, and then your boy, the shit. Like, you can't beat that. Keith David tried and he came close, but no, you can't beat Clarence Williams. So the first one is still, like, we didn't do 10 pluses back then. The first one was a 10 plus. Like, we did pluses back then, we would have had one. The second one, I didn't read what I gave the second one. I know for sure, like, I like this one more. I love you, Bats, but I love this one more than the second one. Where is the second one? Did I go too far? Didn't go far enough. I gave it a 7. Okay.
Average.
No, I like it because the second one. How do I say this? The first one, it didn't feel like it that much either. The second one, the stories, like you said before, all has some type of political commentary in some way or form.
Yes.
Or like social commentary, I should say, not political.
Yes.
The second one felt like it just like put you in the corner and just beat the fuck out of you over the head with it. Like, you a bitch. Yeah, you see, yes, in the Till story, motherfucker. Yeah, you see the motherfucking gollywog dog, bitch. Like, all that shit. I forgot about the gollywog dog.
Even though they have silly endings.
They did. It was goofy as fuck. Like, case in point, like, the gollywog ending was all about, you know, the racist black imagery and all that.
Yeah.
And the ending was, like, the white girl, like, giving birth to a bunch of them fake looking. Like,
it popped out CGI shit.
I don't know if it had numbers for either of those movies, but this one feels like, even if it had the same budget or lesser, this one feels like it had a higher budget.
Yes, it does.
And then even in the second movie, like with the political robot killing everybody, like it was like the hand was like stone, my nigga. With the second movie, it's heavy as fuck. Yeah. This one felt more like the first one was like, you know, it's there, but it's not like you don't have a migraine watching it. It's not beating the fuck out of you. Mm-hmm. Like I said, you had like I was saying, the greed is the killer in most of these things. That you had to do white dude and this, the racist dude in the zoo and shit. Mm-hmm. It just didn't feel as, you know, overt, blatant, you know. So I like that. Because that's how I felt the first one felt. Is the commentary is there, but you can still enjoy it as a movie. It's not like you just get beat the fuck out of you.
That's it. It doesn't take away from the movie. Yes. Yeah. Okay.
So I did like this. Because then the stories didn't feel like... Because the Tales from the Hood 2 kind of had some of the stories like... I know the vampire one that was super trash was short as fuck too.
I don't remember that one.
Exactly. Case in point. And that's the shortest one there.
Okay.
The two dudes got lured to the house by the two girls and they ended up becoming vampires.
Oh, yeah. Trying to
she was whack.
Yeah.
So... It was legit whack. I'm sorry. I love it was fun. Like the movie fun, but that segment itself, everybody, even Bats and them, I think said that segment sucked. So when people in the movie even say this shit, I can't. Hey, look.
There you go. Who am I?
But now I like this one a fuck lot more, man.
Okay.
I was worried first because, you know, like I said, this was going to premiere on Sci-Fi, so I thought it was going to be like tamed down, like TV shit. Mm-hmm. But I guess it's probably one of those things where it's like they made the movie, but they might just be edited a slight. But it's not real bloody either, other than Lynn Whitfield getting her head blown the fuck up with the statue.
I just cut it out.
But that was a dream sequence, so I guess, like you said, that could be easily edited out probably. So, but nah, it's like it was fun. Like I said, the messages wasn't beating you over the head. Mm-hmm. Something like, even though I was calling it, last thing is usually, you know, when you think call shit, usually that's like keyword for, you know, it's predictable. I don't like this shit.
Yeah.
Almost like how the Spirit says about how action movies are. She's like, I can't get into them argument like because they're all predictable. Whereas we love it. Even when we know what's going to happen, we still love the shit. So it's almost that, like the action movie thing with this. Because horror movies are like that a lot. We're like, I know how it's going to happen.
See? So I got it.
Yeah. But it's like, it was still fun though. Yes. Like I said, honestly, like the first one's still the best in my opinion. But this one felt like a huge step up from the second one.
Okay.
To the point where now I hope these become like I know this is 2 years after the second one, maybe another year or two we get Tales from the Hood 4 and we will be there to review it.
Yes, we will.
But hopefully enough people watch it. I just hope that the second one didn't turn people off to where they don't want to see this one, you know what I'm saying? And then sci-fi movies kind of have a stigma about them too, like, oh, it's a sci-fi movie, you know, Sharknado and shit.
Why is this a sci-fi? I don't get why they
probably just got the rights to it, you know, TV rights. Because like it's a name. It's people Tales from the Hood, people know that. So it's like, oh, put that on there to get some views and shit.
Siffy,
there you go, yeah. But I say all that to say, I'm going to give it a 9.
Okay.
I fucked with it.
I gave it an 8, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I gave the first one a 10 plus, the second one a 7, it's got a 9. So it came a lot closer to the first one.
Yes it did.
But yeah, man, like I said, I just hope they make more of them now, man.
You want it to continue?
Yes. Always want the black movies to continue, bro. Damn, especially these ones. There's not a whole lot of black horror movies. As we're finding out, because we watched The Hip Hop Witch and the movie that's coming up next week, and this, and in the 70s, there are a couple. There's Abby, and there's Dr. Black and Mr. Hyde, Ganja and Hess, which you probably should have watched that.
Ganja what?
Ganja and Hess. It's a vampire movie. It was in the bag. You just didn't pick it.
Damn.
Sugar Hill's in there. You didn't pick that either.
Shit.
Not the Wesley Snipes Sugar Hill. That's not a horror movie. That's drama. Save it for your mama. Okay. But no, I was Tales from the 3, PJ.
Yeah.
It's a big upgrade from the second one.
Yes, it was.
I fuck with it. Mm-hmm. Darren Scott, Rusty Candide, thank you. Clap his hands to you.
Yes, snaps, all that.
I can honestly say, because I know when it came out, that was a lot of reviews were saying, like, the heavy-handedness and all that shit. They listened, apparently, and they fixed it. So.
Toned it down. This is just... They gave us what we wanted.
Yeah, it's constructive criticism. Because like I said, I liked the second one. The hand just felt like it was killing. Yes. I had a migraine afterwards, bro.
Goddamn. I get it. Okay?
I said goddamn, bro.
I said goddamn.
But, PJ.
Yes.
Now that we're done with the movie.
Yes.
We got segments, Brian.
Oh, yes.
Got the Black History flashcards from the Urban Intellectuals, the Black Women. Mm-hmm. What we got this week? Misty
Copeland.
Yeah.
September 10th, 1982 to present.
He's still alive.
She was born in 82?
Yeah.
She's not that much older than us.
So like 11 years?
American ballet dancer, stage performer, author, and celebrity spokesperson. The first African American to be promoted to principal ballerina by the American Ballet Theater. Mm-hmm. Unlike most ballerinas, Copeland didn't start ballet training early. She began dancing at the age of 13. Fucking dope. Copeland rose above a difficult childhood to excel as a student and a ballerina. Recipient of many awards, including the Los Angeles Music Center Spotlight Award for the Best Dancer in Southern California, the 2013 National Youth Ambassador by the Boys and Girls Club in America, and one of the Glamour Women of the Year for 2015. Authored books that empower children of color, including her 2015 book, Firebird.
There you go. Who's that?
Misty Copeland.
There you go.
What do you think she looks like now?
Huh?
So what do you think she looks like now?
The same. I don't think that picture of these cards ain't that old.
Oh,
so it's
yeah,
right? Sure, she still look good on me. Are you looking her up? All right.
Yeah. Just
well, why you look that up? We got House Approvals, another segment we got. I don't know if I got any, though, man. I really ain't been able to do much this week. This house shit been killing my time, bro.
She's 38.
Yeah, she's not here.
That's 9 years over.
Oh, there you go.
Not even 10. Do women date down?
It is 9. What the fuck was I saying earlier? Yeah, my bad. What'd you say?
Do women date down?
Oh, he's plotting.
Like age.
Did you even look and see if she married? Or are you just saying in general?
In general.
Oh,
like it doesn't seem like to
start
be
chasing after her?
Yeah, right. That's my new one. No. Like it just seems like they always date above their age.
Not necessarily.
No?
I mean, you might find a girlie that like younger dudes. You know, there are such a thing as cougars.
Well, yeah.
Well,
they got money.
What?
I mean,
yeah. Cradle robbers. They got those too.
Yeah.
I think there is well, that's the thing. I'm trying to think. It depends on where your age cutoff is, I think, maybe.
38.
Yeah, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I will say when I was like 19, 20, so I might have been I was technically still a teenager at first. But I was trying to talk to a girlie that was like probably our age now. And she was like, nah.
Sorry.
You're way too young, brother.
Yeah.
You got more growing up to do. So I don't know. I think it just depends on the person and the woman, probably. Like if you were not a buster acting ass young dude, if you don't act like a young ass dude, then you might have a chance, but.
That's it. I probably still act too young. I know, guys. Just
childish ass boy.
Yeah. Hey.
I think that'll be the key. Finding the girlie that's down to do it, and then the person trying to get it done, like not being a childish jackass. Which for a lot of guys can be tough. We all have our moments, even us.
Well.
So I don't know, PJ. I think it's a case-by-case basis. First come.
I'm going to start trying to
basis. All right.
Get these cases solved.
No, there you go. Unsolved mysteries, nigga. Cue the music. Yes, I don't know. I don't think I got hustle approved, dog. I really ain't been able to do much, man. What you got? Anything? You always got your go-to you can improve.
Yes, the mixtape.
There you go. Tell them about your music, PJ.
Paulie P. New demo.
I got one. I'm sorry. I ain't gonna cut you off.
The demo. SoundCloud, 614P_music.
There you go.
There you go.
Paris new album.
Paris.
Fuck. Super political, like underground rap dude. Kind of like, Ice Cube, but way more like militant rap shit. You know, Ice Cube would do songs for the radio. Paris don't give a fuck about the radio. I don't think. It's like, I'm making this music. His name of his album or his label he owns is Gorilla Funk, like records or some shit.
PARIS?
Yes. He had the Bush Killer song I think I played for you before. But he got a new album called Safe Space Invader. And that shit, man, I've been bumping that shit, bro. I fucking love that record. I actually, I posted a picture of the album when I got it, and I tagged him, and it's like, yo, I got that new Paris album. He actually liked that shit, so.
Damn
he
right.
saw that I got
Safe Space Invader.
Yes. There's 2 music videos out. He got a song dissing Donald Trump called Baby Man Hands.
Yo, I've seen, there's people have been,
that album cover?
Yeah.
It just came out.
Oh.
I had that shit pre-order. I tried to get the Public Enemy album too. That bitch out of print. Or sold out, I should say.
Oh.
So I got Paris though. And so he got 2 music videos. I know for sure he got the Baby Man Hand song. I had to show you that. But yeah, super militant, like, yeah. Like, feel a type of way, like, man, listen to that shit in the car, like, man, I should just go smack the shit out of Nazi right now.
Yes, okay.
So I will hustle approve that. Fuck with Paris. Any Paris album, really, but that's just the new one. I was recommend Paris, period. I fuck with him. Okay. So if you like Ice Cube, you'll fuck with Paris. Believe me.
Definitely.
So that's my hustle approved. Now, PJ. Guess I'm going to give him some info.
And what is that?
Well, if you like the Home Video Hustle, if this is your first time listening, thank you.
Yeah.
And if you want to follow us and listen more, episodes come out every Friday. Mm-hmm. And we're on all social media outlets, but you can find us on Twitter. Well, that's the thing. I'll say it like this. You can find me on Twitter. Mm-hmm. I run the main show page at capital H, capital V, capital H, capital P, lowercase I, cast, HVH podcast. Mm-hmm. PJ's on there too at capital P, lowercase AULY, capital P, lowercase J, Paulie PJ. Mm-hmm. Spirit is there at the Spirit 95. She's actually on Twitter a little bit. Mm-hmm. Of the three of us, I'm on there the most. She's on there too. PJ's not barely on there though.
Yes. PJ's
last tweet was a year ago.
Yeah.
And he's still rocking the old school Home Video Hustle logo on the thing. So
tells you something, huh?
Classic. But I'm sorry, I will say too, in the Twitter bio, whatever the fuck you call it, description, there's a Linktree link that you can click on. It will take you to every fucking thing. All the different outlets that the show is on, the YouTube page where we got new videos that come out every Wednesday. So if you want to know what movie we're going to talk about, we pick it out of a bag at random on Wednesdays on YouTube. And then the episode comes out on Friday.
Makes sense, doesn't it?
And then I post clip videos. Like sometimes if there's clips from the episode that I clip out of the video, I'll throw in there. And we'll do other shit. Sometimes I just throw random shit on there. Mm-hmm. And then you can also get to the Patreon where we can support the show. Mm-hmm. Get little bonuses and shit. Got $1 tiers, $3 tier. Mm-hmm. And with both tiers, you can recommend us movies to watch. You can make us watch shit. But with the $1 tier, you get one time to do it. With $3 tier, you just loop around as long as you're a $3 patron.
That's it.
And we're going to get back to those in January, too. We're going to clear them bitches up ASAP so we can get to the next round. Because the next round will be shorter because all the $1 people, they done now.
They're done now, yes.
So we'll get that shit popping again.
Okay.
We got a merchandise store on TeePublic. If you want our face on your body, laptops, phone cases, all that shit, you can get all that at TeePublic or Redbubble. Uh-huh. And I think that's all the shit. But like I said, we're on every social media outlet, but I'm on Twitter the most. Mm-hmm. But I'm on Instagram too at Home Video Hustle Podcast. But if you want to fuck with PJ,
yes,
Instagram is a place to go. And where on Instagram can they find you?
At 614P_music.
There you go. And the Spirit is also there at the Spirit 95. Mm-hmm. But we're on that Facebook too. We don't get a lot of action there, but we are there on Facebook.
The FB.
That's right.
Yes.
So I think the Spirit fucks around the most on Facebook, but on her profile, but not on ours. So that's pretty much running Facebook. Facebook is all me, pretty much. But if you want PJ or the Spirit, Twitter and Instagram will work just fine.
Yes.
And that's all the info I think I got, PJ, unless you got something else.
Nothing.
I'm Brent.
And I'm PJ.
And the Spirit is knocked out upstairs. Have a good rest of your Friday. Have a good rest of whatever the fuck day you listen to this on. Check out Tales from the Hood 3. If you didn't like Tales from the Hood 2, don't let that stop you from watching the next one. This one is better. Definitely. First one is still the best. Definitely watch the first one if you ain't seen it. But the second one is fine. It's just like, you just put on a helmet so that when the heavy-handedness comes, you don't get knocked out.
The bashing.
Yeah. Yes. But this one I think is just fine. It's like, especially for like, you know how all the stations play the horror movies and shit. Definitely like with playing on sci-fi, that's probably another reason why sci-fi got it. Because they like, we got a new one.
This is it. They did good with this pickup.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's good procurement.
Yes.
But this definitely one of the ones you could chill out and just watch at the crib and shit. I highly recommend you and yours watch Tales from the Hood 3 for Halloween. Mm-hmm. And then hopefully, if you motherfuckers is watching and buying enough, it is sold out at Best Buy and Amazon, so maybe that's a good sign we'll get a 4 for.
Let's go for 4.
I'd say keep it rolling.
Because of this.
Yeah.
This right now. Mm-hmm. They will make a 4.
Maybe they'll see that somebody reviewed it on a podcast and like, yo, niggas, watch that. Let's make another one.
Right.
And then we'll talk about it. We're going to keep talking about these. Anytime you put one out, we're going to talk about it.
Let us get the sneak peek first and then use ours. How they have, what are they called?
What was that?
The best movie since Star Wars.
Oh, the quotes for the box?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know what
quotes.
I haven't been.
That's what I'm. Reviews.
I'm trying to think what the quote would be for the box if we had one.
Of this box?
This shit definitely ain't trash. I'm trying to think. I don't know. If we get to the point where people are taking our quotes and putting them on boxes, be very fucking afraid of what might be on that box.
Oh.
Or this movie is full of pussy or some shit like that.
Yes.
Or I don't know, man. Just look at the bingo card and just pick a quote. Fuck it.
There you go.
This movie gets the door. I don't know. So
not this one.
Well, not this. No. I'm just saying. I'm just throwing out quotes now. Fuck that. I love this movie.
Yes.
But yeah, check it out, man. It's a good ass flick. I like it. Mm-hmm. Hopefully, this means we'll get more like it and better shit to come.
Yes.
So, on that notes. Mm-hmm. Peace.